What's going on, everybody? CaptainRoBear and crew here for Vecna Evil Ruin. Good to be back.
Mm-hmm. Back.
Me and CB were talking before we came on here, and we're like, it feels like an eternity, even though it really hasn't been. It's almost been a month, I guess, for the full crew.
Too long.
Didn't be the holidays, yo. Welcome back, everybody. Happy Thursday. Let's go. For everybody out there, it's Sam's birthday, so she's out on her birthday dinner with her friends. So,
yippee! Woo! Happy birthday!
We may get to see a wild Sam. We might not get to see a wild Sam. I hope she spends all the time with her friends and has a wonderful time. But if she pops back in, you know, who knows? She might just get to see us just in time before we burst into flames.
Burn to a crisp. Hold up. Right back.
Baddie, what do you got for us this week?
Oh man, I ain't got anything. I'm finally home. I'm not traveling. I have a podcast launching with Scotty K Fitness mid-January now. Holidays have kind of slowed things down, but the studio is being built as we speak.
Love that.
Hard reset coming to podcasting platforms everywhere, YouTube, all that stuff. You can find that if you look up Hard Reset Podcast, and you'll see my face and his. So that's the one. That's it.
Oh, that means it's me, because again, no Sam today.
Skipping Sam.
Yeah.
CB, you may need to pop out the ping settings.
Is it having a moment?
Yeah, it's having a moment.
Give me a second. All right, they are popped out. Oh.
Yeah.
Also down here. There we go. Just to make sure.
Oh yeah.
There we go. Hi, everybody. Again, Omega here, also known as CritBard. He, they pronouns. On behalf of Sam and myself, on Tuesdays over at Wounded Warrior Project's Twitch channel, we have The Fourth Age, which is a multi-award-winning Lord of the Rings actual play set in The Fourth Age, starring Sam, myself, and a bunch of others, and Edward Smith as our humble lore master. It's a great time, and we're dying, so check us out next Tuesday. Also for myself, it's bad. It's a big battle, real bad. But here we are. On Friday, you can catch me over on twitch.tv/CritHit Chronicles for Shadows of a Baldur's Gate, and we are super excited for a special guest character tomorrow. So again, check that out too. Past that, I ain't doing nothing else. So yeah. And who's next?
Well, that's me. Yeah, just actually started rolling out more videos covering all of the new D&D content that's dropped over the past month. We've had a couple of box sets. We've had 2 Forgotten Realms books, 3 digital drops, Eberron Forger the Artificer, a couple of adventures tied to that as well. And with my luck, you know, an Unearthed Arcana will drop tomorrow, because why not? So we got a lot of content coming out. I just dropped 2 different videos today, so a bunch of stuff to see here on the channel. Last night we aired it on Twitch. It's actually out now over on my gameplay channel. Is the my Wednesday game that RoBear is a player in, that we played live in person at PAX Unplugged, which was just, oh man, you can't beat in-person D&D. And you know, I haven't played, well, it's different too, I think, when you play with a group online for a long time and then you get to play in person. Like if you're playing in person the whole time, it's like you don't know what you have. But when you're all separate and then like you could feed off of the energy of other people at the table, it just can't be beat. So that's it for me.
Confirmation, D&D in person is a great time. Don't get to do it nearly enough. But
RoBear, have I ever played D&D in person with you?
Nope. No, that's not true. We did on stage. That's our first time.
Yeah.
Yes. Yeah.
But it's it's partial because you were guest character, even though you still did one of the coolest things in a campaign ever of all time. Yeah. That's the only time on stage. But even on stage is totally different than you sitting at a table and eating snacks and playing D&D and being able to breathe. Different beast.
watching RoBear sit next to a cup of coffee that somebody bought him for 45 minutes, not realizing it was his cup of coffee, and being like, wait, that's for me? Like,
Man, you want to talk about excited. Oh, coffee at the perfect temperature then, where I could just slam that thing, not have to worry about scorching my tongue. Oh, brother's keeper.
and you know, the high-tech setup of playing in person, be like, oh, well, we don't have any flight stands. I guess who finished their coffee? Cool, we'll put the mix on top of the coffee cup.
Oh, man. I have no idea what kind of extra processing is on that Android phone, but it is unbelievable. The quality of... Ted has mics laid out, a professional recorder, and we're in a loud space in PAX, so it's hard to capture, and that thing dies 37 minutes in.
Yeah. So I have one of these. Not 37 minutes. This thing died in 45 seconds.
Oh, 45 seconds.
Well, so also, Zoom, 2 AA batteries? What kind of freaking, well, why? Why is it powered off 2 AA batteries and not a battery pack? Anyway, the half
From the old
hour
world
that the 2 AA batteries was clearly not. So then I'm just using onboard mic from the camera until I look down 37 minutes in and see this is off. And I was like, I'll just hit voice recorder on my phone and just drop it in front of the table. And man, it is phenomenal. Like,
it isolates our voices in that loud ass room, and like you get to hear it like pre and post. Like,
yeah, it's like a switch at 37 minutes. It's wild.
Yeah.
Anyway.
The tools that you have now are incredible. Truly. Yeah. Speaking of all the new products that Ted is covering over on the channel, I have one huge, fat, massive endorsement. If you run games in D&D in Faerun, you are doing yourself a disservice if you don't go out there and get the Foundry module. Hashtag not sponsored. This will just save your absolute life if you will go out and get Adventures in Faerun, the Foundry module, because it has all of the maps you could ever ask for inside of that module. So if you're in Icewind Dale, it's already got a 4K map loaded up for you. If you're in Baldur's Gate, it's got a 4K map ready. I spend more time having to go back into old books, get low resolution pictures of maps, and then have to upscale them myself. That has been a process since I have used Roll20 way back when I put my first 10,000 hours into a VTT. So like, it is the greatest time saver if you guys are telling stories inside of the Sword Coast. And man, it is just nice to have the gazettes at your hand and ready to go. This is stuff me and Ted have been talking about almost all of 5th edition since we become friends, is giving you guys that small piece of knowledge so you don't have to be this lore keeper right now to be able to explain your setting. And it's the reason why everybody is playing games in Baldur's Gate right now, because they just came off the video game. So people actually know what the hell is going on. You can actually do that now for all the different settings. And for God's sakes, we can actually go someplace that's off the coast. There's a whole other world that's out there.
You mean the forgotten part of the Forgotten Realms? Everything other than the Sword Coast?
So true. We need to pick up where we left off.
Wait, did Flawless go?
Oh, shit.
Oh, no, I didn't.
Screw you, Flawless.
Yeah, fuck that guy.
Yeah, I'll catch y'all guys next week.
Isn't he just moving? Isn't he just moving? Damn. Sorry, I got excited.
No, yeah, nothing much for me. We're just back making content on the channel. So if you're into Destiny, we've been checking out Renegades. We've been checking out some Arc Raiders. Stuff's going up on the YouTube. So we got the wheels turning, but that's about it for me.
I'm so sorry, bud. Oh, shit. Picking up where we left off after Flawless's announcements. Headed to the All Forge to finally create Kalthorr's hammer. Check in with Davik's mentor, Reza. You guys have encountered a strange scene in the cold north. A literal village appears to be crafted before the Allforge. Dwarven in make, however, not a single soul to be found. All the lights left on and the door untouchable. A room ignited in fire lays before you. Using your scry ability, you've been able to locate Reza once again at the heart of the Allforge. Not nearly in the distress that she was before, but her abilities still keeping this entire place stable. Even more troubling, you've noticed that the forge has been ignited by a spinning sphere of incredible energy. The second son of Amonkhet now lies at the heart of the forge itself.
That's
We're gonna need to get that, guys. So take that, put it in my pocket. I'm gonna need that.
Okay, love that. Wonderful.
It's going into the hammer, just so we all know. That the sun is going.
You can't put anything else in there.
Who decided that?
Is this beloved? Because I don't know.
Noticing the overall decoration inside of the doors of the Allforge, now extending much further than the side of the mountain that it has been in. You've noticed the decorations and all the signs of a powerful Jinn that now presides over the Allforge itself and the domain that it's created inside of basically a pocket dimension in this mountain. You guys have swung open the doors to the city of brass. The intense heat and overall level of magical fire in here prohibits the rest of the party from being able to travel inside of this zone. However, you guys have used your resources, your 2 sets of Afridi armor and a whole host of Afridi bottles, of which you all opened and successfully have negotiated into your escorts. 6 Afridi now stand at your willing command. Your essential wish being able to travel through this pocket dimension in City of Brass. You guys have a gracious 15-foot radius, of which the rest of the party has to stay together or suffer the effects of this magical fire. Kalthorr.
Theodore, you might need to shrink me. Oh no, I have a chain on. I have an Afridi chain on.
You have a Afridi chain?
Right.
Kalthorr and Isaiah, you guys have freedom of movement, as you guys are both wearing the Afridi chain.
Wait, what was it not chained to Kalthorr?
What's that?
Weren't Davik and Kalthorr chained together?
What do you
something.
mean?
I don't remember.
We did, yeah. We did something at the end of the last thing. We had to decide who to chain together. Like if everything goes awry.
I don't think we're chained together. It was a Afridi chain. It's a chainmail armor.
Oh, I'm sorry. It's not. I'm sorry. It's not Isaiah. It's
It's absolutely Isaiah. Isaiah has we put Ifriti chain. I'm looking at it. We styled it into his armor.
I think it was because of you were gone that we gave it to Davik for the episode. I think is what happened.
Okay, well,
Yeah.
this is how we can
repeat it that way. Yeah.
This is easy because we've already incorporated that. Then there's going to be 3 sets. So then Davik will have one, Kalthorr will have one, and the part that we integrated a long time ago with Isaiah will have one as well. I knew my brain. I was like, I'm pretty sure I did this right. No. There you go.
It was just we weren't sure how far into this we were getting without you, so
Yeah.
it was going to be.
No. That's totally fine. Yeah.
With the doors open to this pocket dimension, how do you guys want to proceed?
One foot in front of the other.
Cautiously, a way I could say we want to proceed cautiously, because that's how I want to proceed.
Recklessly, without abandon, anyone? Slow and cautiously, yes.
Yep, thank you. And sorry, just a quick refresher as well. We have free reign in the city of Brass, but we are looking for the Allforge.
When I said free reign, I should have just said you have freedom. You have freedom of movement.
Yeah.
The Allforge is in the center of this pocket dimension that is somewhere inside of the city of Brass.
Wunderbar, thank you. And Davik knows that Reza is safe, question mark?
Yeah. She's in duress, but she's not, her life isn't being threatened.
It is not a countdown like the last time where everything was collapsing in.
Yeah. I was making sure I understood context. All right. So, looking for the Allforge to get Kalthorr's weapon done.
I shake the bag of swords. We got the bag of we got to put it all in the big hammer.
Yeah, wonderful words.
We
Okay.
need to parlay with whoever's here to free Reza.
Do you even know how to spell parlay?
Do you?
I'm smarter than I look, but yes. Not saying that he's not. Just all right. Well, gotta make things awkward. Big ass. All right, just gotta keep walking forward. Grabbing.
I look at over at Davik. That's your one for the day. Get out of Isaiah free card.
Get out of Isaiah free card. That is a new magic item.
Get out of Isaiah.
My God.
let me flush through him real quick. I'll save you.
So tempted to just teleport, but then they have free data on that.
I'll be right there, brother.
Right. My next constellation, magic item disintegration.
Silence Kalthorr.
Is it? I don't want to say obvious, but like, do we have like an idea of where to go, or do we need
a path? Yeah, ahead of us. Is there seem to be a route?
Don't have a
We're just in the city. Yeah. Okay. All right.
I mean, I can do the thing and fly up and try to look around.
We also have an escort of a free guard, so like, tap one on the shoulder. You know your way around the city of Brass. I'm assuming. I'm just gonna guess before the bottle thing.
The guard looks back at you and they nod.
Would you be able to escort us towards the Allforge if you know where its location within the city currently?
All of them look at each other for a second before their eyes go back to you. Remy is going to step over to your side. They are working on a permission basis, Kalthorr. They are not normally given permission to speak.
You have permission to speak and answer the questions we ask you for our whole group. That's it.
Your question is,
can you guide us to the Allforge within the city of Brass?
and it's kind of awkward because all 6 answer out at the same time. We are sorry, but we do not know the location of this Allforge.
I'm gonna look over to Theodore. So the Allforge probably isn't part of the city of Brass. It's just currently probably here. So we need to find somebody who knows the city, or at least why the portal.
So with that piece of information, you'll know that this is an opening to the city of Brass. The Allforge is hidden somewhere here via a pocket dimension.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. So that answers, because my next question was going to be like, did they have some grandiose name for it, and we've just been calling it the Allforge, and like that's why they don't know what it is. You know, it's like got some grand name, and okay, so we just need to find it. It's not, but they seem to be aware of what this thing is, though, right, RoBear? They know, like, they've heard of what we're looking for. They just don't know where it is.
We are unaware of the forge that you reference.
We'll just have to find it ourselves. Looks over to Davik. You got the, you can talk to her. Maybe you can use that like a pinpointing, like try to ascertain.
We tried to scry. I think we were barely able to gain her location. I don't know if she's even in a position where she can respond to us.
Okay.
We should try to find whoever's in charge of this place.
I feel like that's a dangerous game.
Yeah.
Yeah. I don't think we need to go directly to the top. Not yet. Let's just... We found stranger places. Perhaps if we look in the right place, right time, we'll get there sooner rather than later.
I'll turn to the 3D guards that we have here. Do you have any idea of someone we could speak to who might have more current knowledge of the city of Brass, a source of information?
We can guide you through the city of Brass.
Who's in charge of the city of Brass?
The Grand Sultan.
Okay. We need to find something hidden within the city. Who should we look to ask?
If you are looking for knowledge, the city of brass is endless. But the bazaar is always full.
Gentlemen, a start. And Egrik.
Yeah, I mean, it's the best heading we have at the moment. Unless we think between, we've, in conjunction, and several of us in a variety of different ways have teared open portals or closed portals or things of that nature. I'm all for going to the bazaar and seeing, what information we can get there, unless we think there's some sort of combination of our abilities that we think could basically act like a portal radar to point us in a general, or a demi-plane radar, I guess, to point us in, to give us a heading. Again, the bazaar might be the best bet, but if we've got something we can do self-contained,
Yeah, I think my fear is that, fear is the wrong word, but if the scrying didn't work as well, then how do you get the ping outside of that? So I think
I think somebody is masking or hiding that pocket dimension here, because this was supposed to we were supposed to already be at the Allforge. Walking through these doors was supposed to, but instead it led us here. So somebody's done a little switcheroo.
There's a thing.
So there is some deception happening.
We might just have to do bazaar for now.
Yeah, I think it's the best start. Surely nothing will go wrong there.
Surely nothing. We were just supposed to go to a library in Mesro. So no, I do think bazaar is probably best bet.
Nobody trade any bags of holding.
I will say though, as we are, well, what about bags of holding? Screaming.
I said don't go trading any bags of holding at the bazaar.
I gave you the haversack. Don't make me rip it up. Then if we are deciding bazaar, I think just in my own little way, just as we're going, because a lot of these are, I assume, Jinn or Infernal or very fire elemental type energies down here. I'm just gonna be notating who doesn't have that type of energy, whether they are humanoid hanging out down here trying to see whose heart's beating a little differently, just to keep it up as we go into the bazaar to see who is the anomaly, if any.
Do you make any mention of this in front of the Afriti guard?
No.
Okay.
I don't think, no. I think this is just the Monster Hunter side coming out, just keeping a little bit of an alert as we walk. We have free reign, quote unquote, but also we are in a space that we don't know. So just keep it on the up and up as we start to ask these questions and get into more of a public area.
Noting
so
that
is the telepathic bond up?
Yeah.
If telepathic bond is up, I'd be saying I'm keeping a lookout to the group, but I don't think he says out loud.
if the conditions of our city become overwhelming, seek out the ice houses. You will find refuge from the heat within them.
Ice houses.
There are several locations inside the city of Brass that are ice houses that are intended for the traders that also find this place inhospitable. So if you're largely looking for folk that are not Afriti or fire elemental based or infernal, an ice house might be the place to go as well.
Random question, and I apologize if this asked last time. I know that we now with the flavoring have Davik with one of the chains, but since Davik is has control over the elements, is there a way that someone else uses the chain and he uses his own abilities, or is it that overpressing that
Yes, we covered that in the last one. It was
It's that oppressive that.
That's why. Yeah, that's why I have one too. It's
Gotcha.
It's warm.
Makes sense.
It's packs you in this bitch. It's hot.
We're going to Red Terminal. Got it.
I'm gonna ask one last question.
Sandwich at this bazaar.
Sorry.
Okay.
One last question to the Afridi. Is the Sultan of the city of Brass, is he an Afridi like yourself, or a fire giant, a dragon? Who is the Sultan's name?
They are only to be revered as the Grand Sultan. They are a god.
Wonderful. I'll make sure we address him as so. I didn't want to disrespect him.
The Grand Sultan is unknown. What they are revered as a deity over the city-state, and it has been a eternal dictatorship.
Oof, rip.
So whether the Grand Sultan has been one person for its existence, or if it has constantly been a position that has been turned over,
Rotated. Yeah.
you don't really know. But the City of Brass, much like Sigil, has its firm rules. This is a lawful evil plane of existence. This is the dark web, the black market.
Getting a feeling this Sultan's like a Wizard of Oz situation. That's the vibe I'm getting off the top of my head. Like some goblin, actually. It's like some goblin who's just like, drummed himself up to be this, and it's like, well, we can't question him. He's the Sultan. It's like
it's the original 3 kobolds in a trench coat.
Trench coat, yeah. Nobody sees the Sultan.
Pay no attention to behind the curtain.
It's 3 scrit up in that
Jeff
bitch.
Goldblum.
It's just Jeff Goldblum.
Jeff Goldblum.
Goldblum.
Well, I believe we'd like to head to the bazaar, please. You would lead us.
Do you wish to be carried?
I don't think that's necessary.
I'm gonna look at everybody again. Like, really? Are we sure? Are we sure it's not necessary?
I don't.
What's the culture here? Should we be carried?
No.
Part of me wants to see them try to carry Kalthorr just for the sake of them trying.
No, not today. I need to stretch my legs out.
Well, wait a minute. I'll ask one of the Afridis. Is that common to carry people to their destination? Would it be weird if we weren't carried?
Masters of such status rarely step their own feet.
Okay, guys, hear me out. If our goal... if our goal is to get to Reza as uneventfully as possible, if we make ourselves look like we have a certain amount of status, we can talk to whoever can lead us there to find a peaceful resolution.
Isaiah's just
You
gonna
wanna be
float.
carried.
Isaiah's good. Nope.
All right. Would you
I mean, I'm
mind
not wild
carrying
about the idea.
the tieflings, the goblin, and the wizard? I don't think you can carry me, and the other one's stubborn.
I mean, we also have multiple flying carpets at this point too.
yeah.
Like we got a lot.
Streaming.
Shit. This is for them, not you, Ted. You're a god.
Oh, we might not want to say that one out loud.
Don't be throwing that one around, please. As I've said several times. But...
No, it's fine anywhere else, but here, probably not.
Egrik definitely wants to be carried. There is no.
Yeah.
Yeah, carry Egrik in snow.
I was gonna say snow, probably yes.
I would like to be carried.
We know, Red. We know.
I'm looking out for you,
Oh,
buddy.
snow.
I'm looking out for you.
That was snow.
Remy,
Maybe the
carry or no
Afridi
carry?
will say I'm a good boy. Like.
So,
Yes, please carry my compatriots. I will walk with you as the escort.
Yeah.
I'm going to be carried. Davik thinks it's strategically prudent.
You did leg day too hard, didn't you?
No such thing.
the Afridi produce a massive 6-person litter. This royal cart, gilded to the nines, adorned with all the facets that come with the city of brass, gold and crimson, lavish plush, almost like the perfect bean bags align either sides. There are also massive golden chairs that adorn the back of this cart.
Remy, how comfortable are the pillows?
Damn comfortable.
Oh, don't lie to me, Remy. Come on.
As Remy has already begun to light the hookah that is up on top of it. Speak for yourselves.
So he just looks at Kalthorr. Do you really want to get on? Just get on the damn thing.
I ain't fitting on anything that I weigh 2 tons.
Anybody got the reduce spell?
The Ifrit look at you. Your wish is our command. You forget,
think they're
all
saying
of
it can
this
lift
is
you, bro.
magic. You uncorked, technically, you uncorked a huddle of wishes. Because each time, technically, but I reduced the downside of it and kind of gave it this middle ground, is you have all the furnishings and trappings of a royal entourage inside of the city of brass. It is yours to use how you so wish.
All right, cannonball. I'm on the litter. I'm laying down like, you know that one person in the group photo that's in the front that always does like the
Yeah.
me or the litter right there in the pillows. I don't want a chair. Yep.
Your elbow, Kalthorr, just if you could.
No, this is good. And I'm just gonna like
There's so
push
much
my
room, and
knee, and it's just squishing Davik back. Yeah.
Your knee, it's in my rib.
Hey Remy, give me past the hookah if you don't mind. Thank you. No, this is comfortable.
Boys, we
What
don't
happened?
need
You wanted
another
to walk?
fight again.
Jeez.
We don't need another fight again.
Yeah, Davik.
Just
Ooh, fun fact for you, Kalthorr.
Uh-oh.
This would also apply to you, Davik. If you guys so choose and want to wreathe yourselves in your elemental form, you may do so.
Oh.
If you want to present yourself as the Titan of Valkanaut, you can absolutely wreathe yourself in lightning and flame.
Ooh.
Davik, you
the greatest
have
day of my
control. You can wreathe yourself in all of the elements. Just be reminded that the cold is culturally looked down upon here, the same way that the ice houses are viewed for basically they're tourists. Like it's you are inferior inside of this realm, so I wouldn't suggest wreathing yourself as an ice elemental unless shit is going down.
yeah, please don't put out fires here in the city of Brass.
No, I mean, this is very much a win in Rome situation, so Davik will full plumage wreathe himself in flame.
Nope. Got a dark mode? I'm just like
You got a
Well, you
dark.
cannot say that to a black person.
It's fine. It's rock face.
Oh my god. That's funny.
And I think it takes the form of, the flame does just kind of swirls around his entire person, but both of his arms are just totally just engulfed in flame.
Love that. Yep. I just gonna float next to the caravan, the party bus.
Man, that might have been a great idea when you were in Mesro. Sure.
What, hiding things? What about
Sure,
hiding the
you
one
just
artifact?
you don't want to put on a potato sack and
See, RoBear always bringing up old stuff.
oh, Archivist is only going to make it worse.
You say that now from the position where we won, but
Hindsight being 2020.
All right. You guys begin moving forward with your Freedy Honor Guard, your massive half storm, half fire giant in the back with a small goblin on their shoulder fanning them. I can imagine that Egrik probably has access to the antipasta platter, maybe possibly feeding anyone grapes.
Yeah, I one grape at a time. Singular grapes.
Isaiah, somewhat embarrassed of the entire situation, floating near. Theodore, Davik, and Remy on the front of the lighter. Guys begin to march through this front chamber. Oddly enough, there is little presence inside of this, what appears to be palace. It's like walking through someone's home without them being here. Eventually, you leave this entrance and foyer that is both gorgeous and deadly all at the same time. You can see the darkness of the sky that is up above you and the plumes of smoke that fill it, eventually pouring out into a large open air balcony looking up and over the city. The city is vast and wreathed in flame.
This is fine.
Is there anything
Honestly,
that
it's
you
quite
want to
comforting.
do here before you descend the stairs down and into the streets headed towards the bazaar?
Do we see like action, like foot traffic looking down from the balcony? I know you said the palace is pretty much empty, but there is activity in the city of Rast that we can see, right?
Oh, the streets are full. City is bustling.
Okay.
Just this home is eerily empty.
Mm. Does it seem unnaturally empty, or is just we just happen to be here at a time where there's not a lot of stuff going on?
Tell me how you would like to investigate.
Mm.
I mean, having said that, Isaiah, they're over there trying to figure out what type of grapes these are, as he is kind of
Delicious.
just keeping. I can't eat, so it's fine. But he said he's already kind of on the lookout, not like overcautious, but as someone who does tend to catch the small details, you see him just kind of lingering slightly and actually like looking at things, moving things over, trying to be respectful, but also just like, there's a mystery happening here, and I'm just going to subtly start to look around.
Perception check for general, investigation for something specific.
Yep. I'm still not even proficient in investigation, which is silly, but here we are. So I'm going to do perception for now to see if anything catches my gaze. Don't I have advantage?
We have Egrik.
Yes.
Oh,
True.
if I'm in Egrik's order, yeah, for sure. Okay.
Is anyone else doing anything to investigate or perceive?
I'm investigating these grapes with my mouth.
3 and
That
a
is
5.
That's so low. I'm gonna use a luck point.
Eternal Rhyme of the Frost Maiden carrying over.
yeah, for real.
That is.
I'm sorry about that
Gross.
seed, because
Don't do this to me.
you got this. This is gonna be a 13 and a 19.
There we go.
We'll call it right now.
Consume it, so we have that consumed.
While this is happening, Davik, I would like to just lean over to one of the Ifriti and just ask,
Bro,
do you know who
I
lives
want-
here?
Hey, that's 50%.
Not bad.
33. What was your question again? I'm sorry.
Davik will ask one of the Afridi if they know who lives here in this palace.
We are unaware of our current surroundings. This is a place we have never been or allowed permission to. 33. Isaiah, you have been in a lot of well-furnished settings before. This gives you the feeling of staged. It does not feel like, even if there were royalty here,
Yeah.
you know the telltale signs that at least there would be some bit of wear and tear on either the tea set or some of the furnishings. It doesn't look like anything has been lived in here ever. It's not as if royalty ever lays a large footprint in where they're at. A lot of it is just setting opulence, but everything is in the perfect place. Too perfect.
Now, the question is, if it's set up like this to be, is it a facade for like the average person to think there's more happening here? Or is it like ambush type energy?
Yeah.
Like, who is this set up for?
I wouldn't be able to.
Someone else or
I wouldn't
us?
be able to give you that answer.
That's fair. In the telepathic bond, then, for everyone to hear, but clearly to Theodore.
Mm-hmm.
Probably also Remy too. Sorry, the Tweedles over here are trying to eat grapes again, so I'm not worried about them.
Wheels.
And,
Don't you dare treat Ethor like that.
Ethor. How is that just a thing?
How
After
did that come up
62
with that?
episodes. Jesus.
I don't know, man.
I'm mad at all of us. What kind of creative players are we? Also, chat, come on. You guys didn't have Ethor either? What is going on?
Chad, that's on you. That's on you, Chad.
I don't know. It's just this moment. I blame Mighty Nine and not being in my head and seeing you eat those grapes. You guys are just another dynamic duo. It's manifested. What can you say?
Yeah, Isaiah would just, maybe it's not our problem, but ain't nobody ever lived here. This ain't real. Like, I don't talk about my noble side, but no one's lived here.
Do you think she's under our nose?
See him like now looking at China that he knows, or like maybe grandma would have used it on like a special occasion, but even that ain't touched. Maybe not her, just in general, something's off.
I mean, were we any other group, I'd say that this might be something set up as a means to put on, kind of like you said, a facade, or everything's fine, don't worry about it. But it also feels too coincidental with the way everything goes for us that this couldn't be something here to throw us off specifically. Maybe I'm thinking too highly of us, but everything seems to be against us in one form or another.
Check your, you can like tremors or the way you sense the earth. Make sure this is real.
Yeah. Hey,
Arcana check.
Yeah, I was gonna say either that or like, could this be the first time in this game somebody says I check for traps?
Check for traps was
No, I
when
gotta
we
get
got the
your
Vorpal
approval.
swords on the wall.
Yeah, right.
The door, the wall, whatever that was, we checked that for so long.
That's true. Yeah, was that episode 1 or 2?
Like
Yeah.
1 or 2, yeah.
Specifically why I don't run traps, so we don't spend 4 hours going, DM, I would like to check my asshole for traps. And I'm like, it's okay. You can take a shit.
What did you put in there?
RoBear just
the
said I
bag
couldn't
trapped?
get anything else. So I'm like, all right, let me get him to check. And then once he gets it, I'll look for traps. I can't do it yet.
Oh boy, thank
Fix
you.
it. Fix it.
It's okay.
Oh,
41.
Yeah.
It shows that it's
Rebar?
pixel now.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, how about that?
There
That's
now.
cool. 41.
Theodore.
Mm-hmm.
It's almost as if you've overlooked or overthought this the entire time.
Yep.
This whole place is magic. This entire thing is magic. It is literally the portal door into the city of Brass. This entire mansion is the entry point. You will absolutely want to mark and remember where this is at, because it is the portal entrance from the All Forged doors. The Djinn has absolutely created this mansion to sit amongst the rest in the city of Brass that connects it back to your material plane.
Well, this is our phone booth out of the Matrix.
Okay. Sorry. Not like this.
All right, so yeah, I will fill everybody in on we're absolutely right in that it feels weird because it is weird. It's like somebody trying to make something unassuming so that everybody just kind of overlooks it. But this specifically, this is our way out. So well, we got art change.
I don't want to move in. This is kind of nice.
I mean, it does look real nice. We know nobody's living here.
It's for rent.
We have a vacation house. It's a timeshare, I think.
So essentially. But yeah, this place is the place we're gonna need to get back to get out of here. So, I guess for right now, I wouldn't put too much stock into how out of place or unlived these things look.
Yeah.
We just gotta get into the city,
Okay.
and go from there. But clearly, there is a portal established going where we're going. So someone went through the effort to do that, and then also to make it look unassuming from the inside. So, someone wants that way back for whatever reason.
Okay. And it's all physical too, correct, RoBear?
Oh yeah, no illusions,
Not
right?
just
This
an
is
Okay.
okay.
And just in case, I'm going to get one of the vials that Theo makes me for my food.
Oh,
What?
Boiling.
there is one thing that you notice with this being physical and being a bit too perfect.
Mm-hmm.
There are a couple of key distinct features when you examine the architecture of this that gives a vital piece away. When you pass through one of the archways, there's just a small bit of gilding that looks off. And you're able to notice that the bones of this structure internally are carved stone.
Oh.
That single piece over the course of the time that you spend here, you quickly realize that this physical palace was 100% constructed most likely by the dwarves that were once in front of the Allforge.
Oh. Oh.
See, I was gonna say I was gonna just like put some blood here to be able to know where it's at when we come back. But if this is stone that you can like study or like know, Theo, you'll be able to come back to it.
Yeah. Is it, I mean, we don't need to dive into the geology of it here, but is this like a weird stone for where it is? You know what I mean? Like, is it something out of place? You know what I mean? That's
Yeah, it 100% is from the north.
Okay, all right. So that
from Icewind Dale. It is. This place was quarried right in front.
Okay.
From the mountain
so-
itself.
Okay, that bodes well for us being able to find our way back out of here. Then. So
That also means that there is a very unfortunate construction crew that has been probably unwillingly conscripted into a life of servitude somewhere here.
Gotcha. Yeah, keep an eye out for them too if we're out and about.
Maybe they created whatever portal's hiding the forge.
Yeah. At the very least, they'll know where, like, obviously our guard here is unaware of the forge, but they should be aware of it. So, I mean, maybe if we find them, maybe they can say, oh, we saw it was taken over there. Like, what, you know, more information. We're in a fact-finding mission at this point. We need more info.
Yeah, might not be too bad to find them.
They may not also be all in the same place anymore. I imagine even if they were brought here against their will, their skills in a place like this are of great rapport. They could be working for all sorts of entities here. Absolutely keep our eyes peeled for any dwarven kind. Also, remember this place has a way of changing you over time.
What do you mean?
You can't live in an ice house forever, Davik. Eventually, you learn to live with the fire.
Just at a general, I mean, I know we've done a lot of plane hopping and stuff, so I don't think we'd be able to clue in on anything specific, but as like a general idea, we don't know when this transition happened to move things here, but is there any like, oh, you know, the plane of fire is you know, that's like 7-to-1 time on the material plane, like how long these people might have been here? Like I mean, I don't know if there's any way we would know, but just, you know.
And I do this across the board for all of the different realms and planes of existence. It depends on how strong you are. It depends on what your magical abilities are.
Okay.
The time gaps between places can be wildly different.
Okay.
However, in this case, things being built on these planes of magic, things are typically much faster than the material plane. You don't perceive there to have been a lengthy period of time as far as like years. Reza did not appear to be weathered and aged, even though that's a sphinx. It's going to be hard to tell in the first place. So that kind of puts my foot in my mouth there, but you don't think that it has been a particularly long time. Well, you know what? There's a second son of Amonkhet. I don't know what to tell you on this one.
Okay.
I can't.
So the answer, that's more than fine. So my point is that the point I'm trying to make to everybody here is like they could all be dead. We don't know how long.
Yes,
they could all be alive. Or
there
not.
Could be a very grim scenario there, or a length of time. Yes, absolutely.
Okay, so just let's not get hung up on that. Trying to find these people, because there may be no people to find. If we can, while we're doing what we're doing, amazing. And I'd love to save everybody if there's someone here to be saved. So to that point, Isaiah, you were looking out for people that were out of place, but also them being out of place may not be the case anymore if they've sort of adapted to the realm. So I guess take from that what you will. We're trying to find these people.
Yeah. I think we clearly this is new and old at the same time. So we just gotta expect the unexpected as we keep going.
We play the role to the bazaar in whatever fashion this is. We keep our eyes peeled for whoever may have constructed these buildings.
All right. And as long as Theo can ascertain and know this rock to be able to, or this type of whatever built this place, so we can get back, we should be good to go.
I will go ahead with the 41, the Arcana check that was made here. I will let you use that with your Tremor Sense to be able to identify this as a beacon. And you can request to ask how far away you are from this beacon.
Because if we're not, if anything, if not contingency plans, because things go certain ways, as just like while we're sitting here kind of thinking this through, since it's only a ritual to do this, I will kind of like write on the wall in a non-existent illusory orange kind of neon script that only the party can see, like portal here, pointing at this door in case I get knocked out and can't find this place, and somebody, like, we're trying to run back and I'm unconscious and Tremor Sense is now off the table. I want everybody to know where to go.
A blinking neon light.
Well, it's only visible to the party, so that's why I did it. So it's just everybody knows where to go. Just in case.
That's awesome.
I think it also wouldn't hurt to, as we start to actually progress to the bazaar, if that is our next step, and because I have my own Afridi chain, just fly up a bit just to know landmark of where we are physically. Now, it could change. Don't know this realm if there's, wibbly wobbly stuff, but still, just making sure I can just notate this is this place, and this is triangulation type stuff. Just to note it as we head out.
Yeah, all our breadcrumbs are going to burn up if we drop them on the way, so.
Yeah.
As you fly up and race to get this aerial view, you notice quickly that there are strange movements from the clouds and plumes of smoke that are above. Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Perception. I am out of Egrik's bubble now, so this will be straight. Yeah, straight.
Gotta watch out. You've averted the gaze too hard.
Ooh, not bad.
Hey, all right.
35. You realize that there is a cap of kind of how far you should go. As this is a fully authoritarian regime, you can see Afridi that are riding smoke elemental wyverns.
Oh, I would like one of them, please.
Mhm.
All right. Yeah. Clock that real quick. Like, yeah. And I think as he clocks, looks just back down to Davik being the one who will probably try to test the theory of going to high Icarus. And well, all right. Bet. My job, triangulation, fly back down. Let people know. Don't go too damn high. Davik.
He nods. You noticed, and you missed a bit of RP last episode. It's Davik is showing an incredible amount of restraint by number one. We went back to get Isaiah from I think we left him at the keep. Knowing the stakes, he very much just wants to get to Reza as soon as possible. But especially after the conversation that you two had about clarity and understanding the mission and the stakes, he's putting on a brave face, but he's very impatient and he's not interested in causing any additional problems other than the mission at hand.
He got a chip on his shoulder because he knocked out Kalthorr.
All right. Clock.
Stop bringing it up. He just
It's grape. He's got a cup of wine. There's a meat tray on his belly. Like,
Cool.
One thing you notice in particular, Isaiah, is that this is definitely situated in a newer neighborhood that is on the outskirts of the city proper itself. There are other construction of palaces around it.
So I just type, make us some notes. Okay. It's probably not going to matter, but I can't help but be curious. Can I tell, like, how far, like, what is the limit, like, in feet?
Of what?
Like, if I get too high, then
the no
if
fly zone.
police gonna get me. Like, if it doesn't matter, sure. But I'm just curious.
Let's put it around the 150 foot mark,
Like,
Okay.
because it would be
No
up above
higher.
the highest palaces that are here.
great. I will mark.
So
that.
if you're the highest thing in the sky, you're too high.
You're too damn high. Yeah.
Yes.
Okay. Excellent point.
Yeah, it's like that's when you get into airplane traffic area.
Mhm.
Okay. Keep that in mind. Not many of us fly, but just in case there's a thing where we need to scatter a bit, know our limits.
Also, from up in the air, you see the central Grand Bazaar very clear within the city. It almost covers an entire square mile. It is a massive market. Thousands of stalls cluttered together.
Keep that in mind as well as we begin to go, letting folks know that it's a big place. It ain't just a little corner store.
All right. You guys descend down the steps in your lighter. And you walk out into the city streets proper. They are bustling with elemental, Afridi, especially over here, massive construction crews. The first thing that you notice are a whole crew of Azer.
Oh, that's cool.
See, Davik, that's what I'm talking about. They may have become one with this place already.
Does it change them beyond their appearance?
Yes. Remember, this is, while lawful, still a plane of absolute tyranny, authoritarian evil. It's just got a nice gold gilded glass they like to keep it in. Matter of fact, at least they're more open about it than they are on the material plane. They ain't sugarcoating it in the palaces here. You know right where you stand.
In many ways, that's more honorable.
One could say that about the contracts of the Nine Hells.
I haven't forgotten. It's still on the to-do list. It's on mine, at least.
As the slow march towards the Grand Bazaar, you guys notice immediately that the Azer that are over here working on construction of other palaces, people will stop as you pass by, as appropriate rights are passed on, as you appear to be nobility on this plane of existence, and you will be treated as such between different social castes as you pass through. It is a strange feeling, no less, to be strangers in a strange land with this kind of reverence. 15 minutes in and you haven't started a fight on this plane. More importantly, no one has addressed you whatsoever.
RoBear, I'd like to turn off all the fire.
Can I control all of the fire here in the plane of fire real quick?
You can certainly try.
Just like real quick.
You would be the squirrel that chews through the line in the power plant here. That's
Something told me that would end very badly.
Yeah, like
sure.
getting a Tarask made out of the people that plane of fire sent at us or something. Why would who could imagine?
That's funny.
It's interesting because there really is no rolls that you have to make in this scenario. You aren't stealthing. You are passing with a legitimate crew, and inside of this culture, unless you run into other nobility that will assess where you're at inside of this caste system. You guys pass freely through the streets. Is there anything you want to do in this up and coming residential neighborhood before you pass?
I'm gonna say
feel
no
like one
because
of-
it's going real smooth right now.
If we say anything or do anything,
That part.
we are going to be in front of the Sultan real quick.
Hold on. I need
Not
to
gonna be
call
good.
I need to call Sam at dinner and ask if she would like to interact with anyone.
I have something very special for Sam at some point tonight. So I literally have a voice recording from Sam for something tonight. So
No, you don't. That's so good.
I'm just waiting for the right. Don't worry,
It's hilarious.
I got Egrik ready to go.
Love that. Ethor engaged, baby.
Thor.
Not doing anything because yeah, you're correct. Absolutely not. I think I just want to just take in like
Grapes, me too.
how the grapes too. Just how people are interacting with each other. Does there seem to be like any like stress amongst the locals? Do they seem normal? Do they seem happier? Like just see what the culture currently is like. Any problems in bed, etc., etc.
You notice in particular the degree of which the wealthy families that are now in this neighborhood, there's a lot of people moving in and conversation among them. This is a new money neighborhood. You notice in particular there are a lot of Afreet that are naturally here, as they are the most predominant that you're going to see, but there are also whole families of Tiefling and Infernal and some Elemental that are here. It would remind you of the comeuppance of like new LA money. There's a lot of like movers and massive amounts of furniture and furnishings. There's just a lot of action here that's unsettled. It's not like a neighborhood where there's plenty of old growth trees and it's settled in and people are going about the rhythm of their day. There's a lot of chaos of like this city growing inside this area, and it makes sense why this palace has been erected here as a portal. It can pass in a neighborhood. An entire empty mansion makes sense here because it could be someone waiting to move in, whatnot.
Okay.
Maybe that also alludes to the time period of how long that they've been here, because this structure fits in very well within everything else that's going on. While not calm by any means, you can definitely feel that this is a lived-in area. There are a lot of family structures that are here, and that is the dynamic of which is going on. You haven't really reached a commercial kind of level.
Yep. Okay.
It's a little bit further in.
Yeah, I think he's just clocking the culture. Trying to understand, like, is this a sudden growth in the city of Brass and people are eager to move in, or is this kind of like the norm? A place opens up and people start to move. So he won't really be able to get all that until he sees what the commercial area is like. Well, so I think he's just, again, taking in cultural points to notate as we move along.
Go ahead and give me a perception check.
Okay.
Weird to just be a tourist. For the time being.
Oh, I am loving every second of this.
I've read a lot of 15s today.
A lot of 15s, man.
Yeah,
Is that
double.
my name? Dude, like 15s? No, I don't like it. Doesn't work.
Yeah.
First things first, before I elaborate on this, if you have a firm belief or knowledge of the City of Brass or have researched it, please roll with advantage. But I'm going to allow you to roll a history check on this before I evaluate and extrapolate on that 35.
I think being fair, it's not out of the range of what Isaiah would have studied with Theo, especially after getting the Afridi chain, and I can speak primordial. I think there's a level of just screaming.
Right.
I think probably he would have done some research, to be fair. 29. Oh, wait, this is history. I can add a tactical assessment to this, which means I'm just going to add a D8 for ease.
Are we all making history checks? That was my bad. I wasn't sure.
Oh, I thought that's what.
Yeah, everybody can.
Oh, okay.
Oh,
If you have any
34.
background knowledge.
Other than being made of fire. No, I'm just eating grape.
Well, grape is good.
I don't think Davik would know
Grape is
anything.
great.
There's another thing that I want to do.
Oh, look at me, I'm a wizard.
I just pull out my old college textbook about like Planes
It's
101.
right here,
like,
guys.
So the original city was founded with 26 founding families. The City of Brass is a walled, contained city. It doesn't just add to it. When you look out and kind of like survey the scene, Isaiah, this whole neighborhood was razed. Scorched earth. It isn't just new construction. There is rubble being cleared. Whatever happened here, someone of power, whether you want to refer them to as a warlord or a cartel or an influential family, this point of power was absolutely raised. So this section of town politically fell out of favor in the worst possible scenario.
Okay. And I'm sorry, you said originally how many different?
There were
groups or
26 original founding families of the City of Brass.
Is it safe to say that each family had like a section? So maybe a family specifically fell out of favor?
Yes,
their
that is
area got
exactly
fucked?
what I'm trying to convey.
Slay. Noted.
And this city is very much an old school authoritarian, not very different than you would find with lordship between historic Scotland. There are houses and manors here, of which individuals are also structurally underneath.
I mean, I feel like this is maybe the first time we might be able to maybe get an answer. If we ask our guards, right, do they know anything about one of these families maybe falling out of favor, or, you know, or maybe even better, how many founding families are they aware of, right? We know it was 26. Are we down to like, it's just the top 5 now, or where we, like, any information they could give us from what they know, from what, you know?
Yeah.
The family of which shall no longer be named in this city has been cleansed. This is now a new structure vying for power. It has not yet been claimed.
Sounds like power vacuum and someone's trying to fill it. Which means there probably still are 20 something, maybe.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I mean, for all we know, this could be I guess we could also ask, like, is this a commonplace thing? Is this like, yeah, every couple of weeks or couple of years, one family's like, let's off these guys and get a new, so, move up somebody else in this, power structure.
Game of Thrones is happening here.
Right. Or is this like this is like the first time? This is like a real big deal. Or is this kind of like another Thursday for these people? You know what I mean?
Such scenes against the Sultan have not been seen in hundreds of years.
Okay.
The Grand Sultan does not take kindly to traitors of the state.
All right, that is something to note. Do not piss off the Sultan, because if they can raise an entire neighborhood, we are less than an entire neighborhood.
Yeah.
Okay, you didn't know that.
We are less than not in power, just physically.
No, we are less than an entire neighborhood. So just yeah. Okay.
Good bits of information to have as we move through this.
Great bits of information.
So,
Especially no longer shall be named. So we're not going to get any information about the name of them. Unless somebody is being a rebel, which then puts us in a bad situation.
yeah, this would be purely if it comes up in like, we find a book with a list of all the names and there's one that's scratched out. Okay, that's probably that one. We don't speak it out loud. You know what I mean? Nobody draw attention to it. We're not going to go around and be like, hey, do you guys know about that family that shouldn't be named?
Dang.
What do you guys know about that? Davik, don't ask.
You guys know Vecna?
Right? No, that ass.
Okay.
Kalthorr, that intrusive thought goes through your mind. And it does bear the question that kind of rings true through the rest of the party. Vecna has touched every part of the multiverse. What? It's not if, it is what.
What's the influence?
Is the influence currently inside of the city of Brass?
Oh, God. I just want a beach episode, okay?
Hey, it's hot out, dude. This is as good as the beach gets.
Hey, can Big V go somewhere else for just like a little bit of time?
I mean, keeping an eye out for Whispered One banners. Like, we know there's a symbol. Cultists, robes. I mean, people missing eyes and hands. I don't know.
Sure. Yeah.
Well, ooh. One last question for our retinue. Is the Sultan a new Sultan?
The Grand Sultan always persists.
Yeah.
No,
They have always been and always will.
Okay.
So whether it changes hands or not, no one ever knows.
No one knows. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. That's good.
I mean, if we're following our train of thought of how things have gone with the new sort of, light bulb situation, potentially where we are currently, were people that were maybe trying to rebel or stand against, perhaps, and then they were like, "Yeah, everybody else kind of fell into line and you didn't, so we'll just make our own new area."
Okay. Keep that on the down low as we hit this dang bazaar.
I've been in a lot of less than savory places in my day. But power doesn't like letting it go. And I have an assumption that this place probably goes one of two ways. Either those families control this entire place as some sort of council, or those families are so scared of something above them that they try to raise through the pecking order to appease whatever they fear. Just my 2 cents.
Second one. I'm with you, Remy. This reeks of it.
Mm-hmm.
I don't necessarily want to be here long enough to find out.
I can't wait till we have to meet the Sultan.
God, let us hope not. Question for everyone. Does anyone have any infernal currency? I can't remember. Does anyone have a soul coin on them?
Oh,
They got one on the first episode.
You do, yeah.
I think it was our first episode. You got a soul coin when we landed in what was it? The
Didn't we also
Belt?
get one after Barovia?
Oh, wait.
Or were you just shown the soul coins? I know you have one from like
pickpocketed.
Yeah, from the very beginning you got one, but I feel like we got one after Barovia as well.
Yes, you did. Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Yes.
Y'all ate that because I didn't remember that. I was like, huh? Maybe.
So I have a prop one. So that's just, I mean, that just,
Yeah,
I feel like, I know you have one too. So I feel like that just means there's at least two.
There's at least two.
I think you are correct that I definitely got one at the beginning.
Yes.
And then I don't remember, but yeah, it probably did happen after.
I
I believe
believe
you.
after Barovia, it was one of your party, was it not? Because
Yes.
he was flaunting that he had them.
No, because he took them back, and they're still there for sure.
I thought we got one. I thought we were given one.
I don't remember.
I think I
I don't remember that exactly.
I believe there. Yeah. I remember the one at the beginning. I don't think there was one after Barovia.
Yeah,
But I do remember what
pickpocketed
you were
one
talking
for sure.
about.
Yeah.
Yeah. I'll go look back at it. My brain is breaking.
No, this is absolutely an important question here.
Yeah.
Oh, I take out my satchel full of soul coins. Yeah, I've had these forever.
Well,
You guys didn't do this. This is what we used in Zendikar.
Man, wouldn't it be nice, Ted, if everything was in Archivist right now, so we could just ask it?
Sure would be.
Oh man, I can't wait. I can't wait for the
That's-
rest of it to be there.
That's the benefit.
So the episode would have been.
It's 46. I'm already there.
You're on it.
For at least for Barovia.
My old notebook. All my old notes.
I'm searching the transcript.
Oh, you read that.
Is one not enough? For sure, I have one.
Koss had the soul coin.
That's what it was. I knew there was one mentioned.
Okay, yeah. Effing Koss. But hey, now that we got Koss,
We have Koss.
little punk, run me that. Ooh. We'll pull it out when we need to. We definitely have one. We'll pull out the other one if we need it. Don't know if summoning Koss into the city of brass is the correct answer.
This is a good this is a good compromise. You guys have a single soul coin for sure.
I'm gonna add that to my character sheet because apparently I didn't before. But thank y'all for remembering.
As at your
I
disposal.
remember that.
You guys would know that this would be of the highest order of currency that could be dealt inside of this market. There is nothing stronger than the possession of souls to be traded for. Anything else before you leave this residential neighborhood?
I think we just get to the bazaar at this point.
All right. As you guys pass through this new and upcoming neighborhood, you guys begin to go further in where street side cafes, places of business start to become very, very present. There are all sorts of individuals here huckstering out in front of their businesses. Interesting enough, the city of brass has a way of wanting to exude excellence. And in particular, in this excellence, just going and replicating something that is of high rapport. Let's take this, for instance, the bagels inside of Waterdeep. Just having a store that would be like Waterdeep bagels wouldn't be good enough for this. When you pass through and see this actual pastry shop, it is built in the exact construction as if it were Waterdeep itself. When you pass through, Theodore, you can sense the arcane nature of the fact they're literally importing the water via arcane means from Waterdeep itself. They're doing as much to the authenticity to represent the finest things throughout all of the material planes.
I bet the pizza's really good here too then. The bagels are this good. I bet the pizza's pretty solid too.
If you can pay the price, my friend.
I was gonna say they're bringing in that water from Waterdeep.
It can be yours. There are comically a lot of basic transportation carts here, lots of methods, moving inventory. This is what it would appear like in any other city. Basically during the morning, everything's trying to restock. Obviously there is no sense or time of day here. This is a 24/7 city as far as you guys know. This is where you guys begin to see a few head turns. there are definitely more people noticing you go through this particular part of the neighborhood. And you don't know if that is culturally because lighters don't usually pass through here, or if it's because you are a strange group. But no one dares come up to you or ask who, what, where, when, or why. They're just definitely getting an extra look before they're chicken heading back to whatever they're doing.
Not chicken headed. Chicken.
Any dwarves perhaps working on construction?
Any dwarves?
Roll a perception check.
Sure. Perception.
Nice.
Ooh.
Okay.
Works, like.
This part of the City of Brass seems very restaurant driven. The commerce that is going on here looks very similar to any city or downtown area during a kind of a lunch rush. There's a lot of people here that are getting stuff to go and in and out. It's kind of like that first stop before people hit the market proper. People are getting their coffee, they're getting their bagel, they're getting their morning sandwich here and kind of going. You don't see any dwarves particularly here, but you also don't see any kind of business that might be associated with their trade. You do realize, however, while passing through just kind of how any city is, that there is an entire section of the City of Brass that is called the Foundry.
Not sponsored.
Not the VTT. Is there anything that you guys want to engage with in this kind of commercial restaurants, cafe style area of the city before you go further in to the center?
I kind of want to listen for whispers. You just said that they kind of looked at us and then kind of went, oh, nope. So like curious to know like what they're thinking as we walk in. And trying to listen to keywords like, I don't know, families, stuff of that nature. Like, what are they thinking? And
Forge, maybe?
the Forge too, I guess.
Go ahead and roll a perception check, Isaiah.
Thanks, Egrik. If I get another 15, that's worth of God. Well, I hated that.
Hey. Take an 18 and a 1.
Silvery bar, yeah.
Silvery bar.
I will counterspell even though it's not allowed. Counterspell with this Glock. Try me not. 38.
Listening into the general conversations that are here. Lots of talk about inventory. The general, hucksters yelling out the wares inside of this place. You try to sort that all out and really listen into the customer base and the clientele that's moving about. In particular, what you notice, there is a large uptick in Infernal, there are many more devils since you have reached here. Also, the general cultural wear has started to be uplifted. There are folks in very fine robes and suits and dresses. Everything's getting more elevated within here. There are also other people that are not traveling by their own footwork. You are not the only lighter that is beginning to show up. There are people with just general porters. You can see that there are kind of rich families that are also here with basically the ability to go down here and shop and go for a huge haul. And you begin to notice that over the course of time that there definitely seems to be services that are renting the ability to go through the city of Brass and have this kind of shopping experience. That does also seem part of it. You do notice that there are some that are very much gilded in nature and similar to yours. There are the most interesting conversations happening upon them. Are you have the ability to read lips?
Well, fun fact, I was going to take the observant feat at the very beginning of this game, but then you said you don't do passive, so we took that away. But I should be able to.
Yeah,
I should be able to.
It would have been in my kit if it was allowed. And I do have a plus 20 to my perception. Not that we're doing passives, but like I assume that I can parse things out.
You rolled a 30. You got a 38. So I just wanted to make sure that there wasn't something that was specifically giving this to you. 38
No.
With a 38, you can absolutely try to ascertain bits and pieces of conversation via reading lips.
I am going to ask a quick question because it actually might matter. We're in the city of Brass, which is like fire elemental blaze, etc., etc. So I'm definitely was expecting to hear like Ignan or Primordial, but you said Infernal. Is there a heavier Infernal touch here now as well?
Where you're at right now.
Okay, that's good to know.
I realized I speak Primordial as well. Yeah.
Yeah, I can do Primordial. I do not speak Infernal.
Wizard
No
does.
Infernal.
No, the Theo the God does?
I speak a lot of languages.
Took a few of those in
Nuts. How
Strixhaven.
about that?
Yeah. I also speak
There-
Primordial,
also speaks
but yeah, I speak
There
Infernal.
is more common that's being spoken than anything else. Because remember,
Okay.
you're inside of a bazaar.
Trade hub.
Bizarre.
You're inside of a trade hub right now. When you were back in the neighborhoods, you definitely heard specific between those family groups, whether it was Infernal, Primordial, whatnot. Between those, here you're hearing more common. You really only hear the thick Primordial between the Mephits and those crews in between when they're kind of like barking at each other to get shit done. You notice the more gilded lighters, there is absolutely an arcane presence that is not allowing you to hear their specific conversations, but that is a 5% of what is on this road.
Sure.
There are a select few that definitely live and play the game. The folks here that basically just have porters that are loading up, they do not. What you hear most is the excitement of what things they might find. It's the opulence. No one gives a damn how these things got here, or what kind of shady individual is selling them. It is the fever pitch of opening up a treasure chest for a common person who's not an adventurer and seeing what's inside. That's what allows this kind of authoritarian state to live on, is it lets people have their greatest fantasies of adventure. and what they
Plane of
might.
Fire has loot boxes. It's got microtransactions in the Plane of Fire. I got it. All right. Is this Sultan
Kelko pulls up his
Activision or
credit
EA?
See,
Like, is that what it is?
Whoa! We got. Hey, we got
Is there a primordial battle pass or
brother.
pay for it?
We might be streaming for the Sultan before the end of 2025. We got hold up. Hey, the city of brass. We love the city of brass on this stream. Okay, we love this thing. Got no problems.
You saw my house.
Love
Timeshare.
This is the same problem that runs with Shadowrun. It all starts to get too real.
My God.
I'm gonna start gifting subs to RoBear for information in Battle Pass levels.
I get the exotic, like, when I buy the battle pass right now, right? Like, that's how I get right out the gate. I don't have to go to level 70 or something. I
We
just
get the digital deluxe edition.
That's how I get the hammer at the end of the Battle Pass, guys.
Yeah, you could just get it now if you just paid up front. We didn't even have to come.
I just gotta pay up front. All right, hold on. How many?
Welcome to the digital deluxe stream, chat.
And RoBear ticks subs only, and there we go.
Oh God, I love it. So, lots of families that are interested in heading to the same location that you are. Capitalism on high. Anything else that you guys may want to procure here before you push forward?
Any potions of fire resistance? If there are tourists, people who are coming through who don't have the native capacity to, I don't know, not die when they walk 30 feet out from a place.
Remember,
There's probably someone selling that.
That would be an abomination inside of these shops and would be considered something that you would be inside of a ice house. And
Gotcha.
remember, as you are traveling right now, you appear as nobility inside of the city of brass. I would highly discourage you from pulling up your lighter in front of a ice house.
Mm-hmm.
That would definitely charter whispers, if not louder.
Then never mind.
By the way, I just want to let everyone know,
suck.
now that I've said ice house like 3 times, because of college, I literally just had a
Thirsty?
shiver from drinking ice house beer.
Yeah, the pounders. Yeah, buddy. Woo, the 50. Been there, done that. Never again.
Yeah, that's what I said until that bottle of Rumplements came out.
Yeah,
and-
my bad.
Thanks, Chungus.
Yeah, he did it. I helped. That was a mistake.
I'm sorry, I couldn't resist.
That was funny. Y'all got any of them potions?
I mean, that's kind of how I'm picturing these ice houses, the way you're describing how disgraceful everything is. And
Yeah, I guess that does make sense. If there wouldn't be an ice house if there were potions like
Right.
that just out.
yeah.
Okay, good to know. Never mind. Again, if you don't have fire resistance, my bad. No, that's all Isaiah is looking into.
I don't even know if we'd be able to afford the stuff that's here if we even wanted it. You know what I mean? If,
We have near unlimited gold. Yes, we can afford everything.
yeah, I don't know if we're in a. What is gold the currency here? I mean, we already.
Yes,
heard about
gold
soul
is
coins.
absolutely a currency.
Okay.
It's just,
Soul
There's
coins
a-
are a step above. Yeah.
yeah, there's just a
Gotcha.
hierarchy of trade here. And it's also a place that loves and respects that barter system to a different degree, since everything is on the table. unlike in other societies within the material plane where there would be taboos, nothing is off the table here. And that is part of what is so terrifying about this place.
Let me ask this then. What seems to be like the thing being sold that every stall has? Like, what's the norm? Or is it all like unique stuff?
Well, I piggyback off of that. Is one like stall buzzing? Like everybody's going to this stall
Going
for
to
the
that Dunkin'
one.
Donuts.
Right, yeah. Like, is there like the thing that everybody wants, this premium item that everybody needs to have, kind of a thing?
Beignets. City of Brass beignets.
Oh no.
Honestly, that sounds good. Like some cinnamon beignets.
It's
I'm
a
making that.
particular brass cup that you see everywhere that has essentially a kind of molten mint julep inside of it. It is a combination of literal liquid gold in the cocktail itself. This is that kind of Kentucky Derby opulence of the most expensive aged whiskey fueled with actual molten monetary substance in a cocktail that you see almost every one of these affluent couples or families have. You can tell it is definitely a status symbol to be able to afford such a drink.
Remy, you want to try one?
I don't think I can try that, Davik. I'd prefer not to give myself the Midas touch as much as I'd love to. That is,
Remy, you're gonna make me do it alone?
I cannot drink magma, my friend. Please, by all means,
I thought you
have
had
it.
an iron stomach.
I do, but I don't have a solid gold one, and I'd like to keep it that way. Trust me, the jealousy is palpable. But I like cold drinks.
He said, I want my iced caramel macchiato, thank you.
Yeah, I didn't know Kalthorr was capable of drinking liquid metal and
I
surviving, but
Also,
Kalthorr is capable of trying.
You had your rib cage opened up and a part of a staff was inserted in. I think we'll survive.
Yeah, I've learned that when Kalthorr says he can do something, he just means he'll try to do it.
That's real.
I apologize for not leading with this. You guys have been all over the material plane and back, and been to some of the wildest parts of the outer planes in the multiverse. This is the best smelling coffee you have ever gotten a whiff of. It is basically the most prime fresh ground coffee, whole beans from the entire multiverse in this area. If the liquid gold mint julep is the royalty and nobility staple, everyone else here is drinking that perfect 4-ounce pour. It is what fuels the working class. And above here, it is the great equalizer, is the love of coffee and the respect. There is no shit coffee place here. It is very much authoritative. There's like 3 things on the menu, and it's coffee, 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 and it's done hot into perfection, and it wafts throughout. Yeah.
You son of a bitch.
Why is it always coffee? There are no tea shops around here?
I'm getting excited. This sounds delicious.
Yeah, you know, we were close to getting out of here without doing any shopping or procuring anything. You son of a bitch pulls me right back in.
Excuse me, Mr. Freedyguard, entourage, wonderful humans. How much for the golden magma cup?
He's going for it.
They are not ours to sell.
Would you mind finding out how much and then letting me know so I could buy one from who?
Of course. Your wish is my command.
Oh, I hate when he says that. Oh, I hate that. That's terrifying. That is. I don't feel good. I feel like I did a thing I shouldn't have done right there.
Yeah, facts. Or not.
That's a great question. As they head off towards one of those stalls. These gold cocktails.
I love all these words.
Come in at 1,000 gold pieces.
That's
per.
steal.
Master, they are 24 Garrett gold mint juleps.
Is that like 1 platinum or 10 platinum?
Ooh.
Is it 10 or 100 gold per?
Platinum to
That's
gold.
a great question.
5E.
I don't remember if it's 10, 100, or 1,000 per platinum per gold. I don't remember the.
It's either 10 or
10.
100. It's definitely
It is
not
10.
10.
One platinum is 10 gold
10
pieces.
gold? Okay.
So it'd be
was
10
that
platinum.
10 platinum? I reach into my satchel, which is obviously full of gold. I actually asked Egrik for it because I'm not allowed to have the money. Actually, hold on. Oh, this is a very important thing to do. I don't. She doesn't give me the gold.
So it's coffee that you use. Yes.
Egrik, like I just want to drink the magma. Like it's not that big of a. You're in my head.
No, you can't. It's gonna kill you. That's dumb. That's stupid. Stop it.
For the first time in the mental link, Davik just no disrespect, but can we focus on the mission at hand, please?
Theodore, your question about the coffee.
Yeah, that is the question. Well, we still
Theodore.
just we still don't know where we're going, right? Like we're just
No, you're headed
in
to the Central Bazaar. You just haven't got.
Oh, we're on the way. Okay,
you're
my
one
bad.
stop before.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. All right. Well, while we're on the way, I I'm also. We know it's now we know it's 1,000 gold for this crazy mint julep, instantly kill you drink that Kalthorr really wanted to have, or whatever it is.
Magnum julep.
Yeah. What's the price on the coffee situation? For just like you said, it's a 4-ounce, like a espresso shot. Like, what are we talking for this?
You notice the different coffee establishments. There is an odd currency that is being exchanged with a singular brass token.
Be a pain in the ass.
You do notice that there are some individuals that are coming up with currencies of the realm. It does not look expensive at all. They're not even pulling out silver pieces.
I mean, I'm gonna get, if they're, I got it. What are the chances? Listen, they took the library from me. They can't take this from me.
Are you going to send one of the Afriti to get you a coffee, or are you going to step off of the lighter?
No, I'm gonna send one of them, because that if we're trying to keep up this, we're nobility, we wouldn't deign to go do this ourselves, kind of a thing.
How many coffees would you like me to secure, Master?
I'll look at Remy. Well, Remy likes cold drinks. I don't want him,
No. I didn't say I was going to pass up coffee if we're getting coffee now.
Oh, watch out, Remy. It might be a little hot for you.
It is.
Ow. Man, it's awful spicy in this letter tonight, I'll tell you that much.
Everybody
got
got
to do with anything like a silvery barbs, Remy.
Oh.
Yeah, you think I forgot, Remy?
No, I just realized that power corrupts absolutely. That's all I can tell from writing on this.
Damn.
That's right. Sorry. Yep.
I guess that's 3. That's 3 coffees, because unless Isaiah wants one, 2.
Hey now. We infuse over here.
Yeah,
Some damn
4.
coffee.
Master,
You're just
your
gonna have some mine. It's fine.
currency is no good here. Your wish is my command. You see the Afriti pull out these brass coins.
Mm-hmm.
These coins appear to be a kind of welfare, so to speak. It is a ability within the realm between the locals, as coffee is a government sponsored luxury to the people of the city of Brass.
That's wild work.
This is getting so real.
As they will come back and they produce these coins. You can see them when he pulls it out for a second. There is an image of the faceless Sultan.
Oh, interesting.
On the coin itself.
Huh.
And you notice that he also does not go to the standard line. There appears to be a way for locals to go up to these stalls and get their procurement. It's at this point you realize now you can see it. Now that you're seeing this culture through your own eyes, between the bakeries, the pastry shops, all these different ones, there is a locals kind of benefit that exists within this city. It is a very hospitality driven city. In such, there are things it looks like that the Sultan provides for the entire city, and coffee to fuel its commerce is one of them.
Okay. This is a wild city. We haven't even made it to the main shop area yet.
If the rest of the community doesn't know already, I love the city of Brass. I love it so much.
Yeah.
It's unlike any of the other cities inside of D&D. Yeah. It's like it's like Vegas with a little dash of the 9 hells, a little dash of the the opulence of Hollywood, Egypt, plus a little bit of like the streets of Morocco. We haven't even got to chat. We haven't even got to the food stalls yet.
And you just might as well punch out at that point. It's gonna just that's game over.
Yeah, the smell of mint and lamb and fresh meat drippings. The coffee is as delicious as you hoped. It is unlike anything that you've experienced. It seems to be some sort of strand of bean that has been crossed with both the Fae and a bit of Mount Celestial. Hard to pin down.
Heavenly coffee.
For a quick moment, I think Theo would notice it first. It's quick because I think he recovers quicker than he probably would have in the past. But seeing the coin with the faceless Sultan on it immediately makes him think of Strahd and Barovia, because all coins in Barovia have Strahd's face on it. And just for a moment, he's back in Barovia, but he quickly gets out of that. You see him tighten up a little bit before he gets this coffee. Now just thinking of this place in a slightly different light. Just having that before he'll take the coffee and be a little quieter.
Theodore will remember this. I'll clock that and save that one for later, when we're not in the midst of something else, so we can discuss that at a point. But yeah. So we can continue on to the bazaar, but Ted/Theodore's going to need a minute as he consumes this 4 ounces of coffee from the heavens.
Baddie, we got you back?
Yeah, sorry, I just lost my whole house. Just lost internet. I'm just trying to get everything back.
Woohoo!
Do we want to take a quick 5 or want to keep pushing?
I'm good now. Sorry, I have no. It just router went down and just came back up.
Cool.
Demons.
You guys begin to push from this cafe sector now into the endless 1 mile stretch of the bazaar. Bazaar is the proper term because there are a lot of things going on inside this market, not all of them savory. It definitely takes some adjustment to see a vendor that's hawking very much what looks like the finest leather work in goods that you've ever seen to someone that is essentially selling bits and bobs of monster parts or worse. This is a literal maze of taboo commerce and goods, and people are active as all get outs around you.
Davik will keep an eye out for any really fine weaponry.
It's also a good idea to keep an eye out for our potential dwarven friends in here, because there's so much stuff going on.
And
It'd be very easy to lose somebody amidst any of this, or see parts of them being sold potentially as well. I don't know. This is a pretty sketchy
Anything that looks like it
place.
Came from a powerful forge.
Yeah, that's also true.
That's so good. Go ahead and roll me a perception check, Davik.
Yes, sir.
All right, consistent.
Nice.
Teams. Let's go ahead and throw a D8 on there just for. If we can spare it.
30 feels good.
This is the first stream mood card we've used today.
Yep.
I'm just being efficient, that's all.
We usually start a fight by now, is why.
RoBear doesn't know what to do. He didn't plan this far ahead. We should already be fighting something. No.
There's grapes. I'm good.
There's
I got grapes.
The weapons that you're finding inside of here remind you of Tana's handwork, Davik. In the section that you were in, there looks like a lot of infernal forge craftsmanship. In general, lots of +2, +3 weapons abound in this zone. And you notice that there is a large population of infernal that are shopping here. But you can tell it's not just the weapons that are in such high demand. Any of these stalls that are selling wares, they are also doing rune work.
That would kind of nudge Isaiah, recognizing anything that looks like it, reminds him of Tana's work. Just making sure you notice it as well. That look familiar to you?
Familiar as in seem like
Just like
someone who
acknowledging
knows how to
that,
work
yeah.
a Fellforge did. Doesn't surprise
Did you
me.
just freeze? Oh.
Did I freeze? Am I here?
Yeah, you froze.
Demons. I was in the ice house apparently. Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. We in Trilisminia for Terminia creation down here.
Maybe one of the vendors know the location of the Allforge.
To check. Yeah, I mean that sounds like our best lead. Checking out a vendor who's actually selling weapons.
I'd just be mindful if we don't know if the forge is like a known thing that we want to draw attention to it. So maybe the finest weapons is the term we use,
Yep. Yeah, not just giving up the name Allforge. Yeah. Yeah.
Anyone else that's doing a perception check here or an investigation check?
Absolutely.
Yeah, I will do an
Take right, I
investigation
take left.
check. As per usual.
As per usual.
I'll go after grapes.
Screaming.
How they taste in there, Kalthorr?
Oh, they're so good.
You always one up Isaiah.
I can't thrive.
He rolls a 17, you roll an 18.
I can't thrive in this game, RoBear.
I
can't thrive as wild.
It seems so intentional. It's always just one higher.
Oh, that's a clip of clips.
I wasn't why they're trying to one up me like damn.
I will
Fine.
toss
Can I
one
take
for
a
Remy as
negative
well.
D8 to try to make my buddy feel good?
Natural
Okay,
20.
Remy can one up all of us.
Hey!
That's fine. Yeah. Oh, my Lanta.
Well, we're perusing this infernal armory section of the bazaar. Remy is delicately trying to cool his 4 ounces of coffee down, and he looks over a bit further away from the weapons where there seems to be a fine art dealer. Well, son of a bitch. And perusing those wares is a very familiar elemental as E62
The one from Chult?
is in the bazaar. I was saving this. If someone rolled a natural 20, you guys
What
would
the
find
heck?
Oh,
E62
snap.
inside of the
Not
bazaar.
Ahiana Grande.
Say, Maui's? You're welcome.
I'll be damned. I think our friend E62 is over here. You can't miss him.
I'm gonna do that
Someone
thing.
we know.
Like when someone's staring at you from a distance, someone's watching you. You just have to finally turn yourself to see where they're at. I'm gonna do that thing and just stare at E62 for a bit, so he knows. I'm you, son of a where. We gotta talk.
E62 gives you the Michael Caine at the end.
Yeah.
That's so good. That's so good.
Oh, that's hilarious. I think walk over to him. Not immediately, but
Well, you gotta.
turn.
Oh, you aren't on the lighter, so yes, you can.
No. Yeah, I think head over towards and we should saunter that way.
What an absolute pleasant surprise.
Uh-huh.
Hello, Isaiah.
Of all the places I could have comprehended you to be, it wasn't in the city of brass.
Why not, though? Markets here no different than the ones almost untouchable as the lost city of Mesra.
Sure, yeah. Makes sense. I mean, just so happened all of the places in the multiverse that has tactical this one.
Well, I have certainly done business in shadier places than this. Is the rest of
Well.
your party eating grapes on a lighter?
Yep. They are.
Kalthor's eating all the grapes.
Drinking coffee too.
As does in the city of brass.
So, starting to do the thing where you check out the wares, kind of perusing as he talks.
That is a very happy little tree there, isn't it? I love these impressionist paintings. They leave
Used to
something
have-
for the mind's eye to decipher.
My mama used to like paintings like this. Leave you thinking about what it means. Looking for a similar painting. A mighty forge. Burning bright.
There are lots of forges inside the city. Is that
I'm
what
sure
brings you
there
here?
are. No. Just not all the forges in the world are up to our standards.
Oh, understood. You left your mark quite significantly where we last met. I do hope this is not a sign that I should be leaving here.
No, we're not here to mess up the status quo. Wasn't really supposed to be in the first place, to be fair.
You are being led around by a fruity noble god.
Because we're nobility.
I'm a king. You didn't know? Literally, I'm a king.
Too far.
Oh.
These are interesting times inside the city. I would be cautious what you're doing.
We don't have plans to stay here longer than we need to.
I can tell.
And if, as someone we do know versus someone we don't, you would have heard any whisperings about sudden changes and or mighty forges outside of the ones you know, it will make our exit much more quicker for you to do your buying and selling.
I don't believe I know of this particular forge that you're looking for, but I think a conversation about the state of the state is probably in order. Probably one held best not here.
How about we, looking at the rest, perhaps see what you got, peruse your wares first, then if you have a minute to step away.
I have all the time for you and your party.
Still, I know you got to make your living. So what he got that's different here?
New shop. Hold up. Wood shop is unlocked.
That was so good.
The traveling merchant is now in the city of brass. We've given him sustenance. What does he have now?
Yeah, and it's a new location, so he has to have different stuff.
You see him
Different
immediately use his new cantrip to refill his coffee.
Ooh. Oh, he did get the cantrip from Theo. Yeah.
Yeah.
I'm gonna need.
RoBear, can you re-add me to the chat? Internet kicked me out.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
I just noticed. Yep.
I didn't even think about that. Y'all folks have been left out in the cold.
It's just warm here. Don't worry.
Let's see, why wouldn't that? There's some feedback. Why wouldn't they just leave that the same? Like, you're in there. Why would you need to re-provision? Silly. That's so silly. Welcome back, folks.
Even with the level of delicious coffee in this city, for your demands, I will need as much fuel as I can get. Please, fine, sir. I will negotiate the price of these paintings later.
As he nods to the salesman inside the stall. Ahi-Sadu. What does old Ahi have on at the moment?
Mahi got for us.
We
Yo,
shall see.
Ma.
Scroll of Titan summoning.
No. We just summon another Kalthorr? Like, literally, they tighten the Valakut.
Is there like a duplicate spell we can
Call that simulacrum.
hear me out, Theo?
No.
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 Honestly, valid.
Wow.
This music is a vibe.
We like books, so like.
I know.
So
I have some rather interesting items since the last time that we spoke.
Yeah.
I'm gonna have everybody roll a 1d10, and that's gonna determine this list that I have in front of me. I have 10 items. They are all
Okay.
legendary items.
Okay.
Kalthorr, we will lead with you. You will get to roll twice since you are Ethor.
Nice. Okay. I have Egrik here as well.
Thor, I'm so mad at us.
I know.
Yeah.
It's not great.
I know.
A 6 and 2.
With the 6, the first thing that you see, a spell scroll. Storm of Vengeance. And I have this saved in front of me, so you guys don't have to write this down. I will copy and paste the thing over.
Appreciate it.
I am going to actually re-roll this too, because it is Sovereign Glue,
Which Egrik already has.
which you guys already have to begin with.
My
And
character on Tuesday can just make sovereign. It's so silly.
it's ridiculous. All right.
Just glue that soul coin to the floor in the city of brass and just like let people come by. try
Oh
to
my
pick that up.
god.
It's like the new Sword in the Stone. If you can live the soul coin.
Too fast.
Egrik absolutely would do that. Don't give her a soul coin.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
Get people over here cutting the ground, like the stone of the road out to lift up the.
Oh my god, yeah, those dwarven crews would be on it, dude. That's how you find them. That's how you find them. All right, here's a new number 2. Potion of Storm Giant Strength.
Damn,
think I
it's
have
30.
one.
It's not bad though. Not
Isaiah.
bad to have in the pocket. Yeah,
I have Cloud Giant String.
I have Storm Giant. It's 29. It's pretty damn nice though. All right, show me potato salad. Okay, fine. This music is a vibe.
It's so good.
It's so good.
Thank
Is this
you.
Diablo? Make me think of Diablo.
Oh, I have a long history with Jan C. Ben that dates back, and I have sourced a lot of music for him in his Elemental Evil.
Name all the elemental princes.
There is something very familiar, Isaiah, as you lucky motherfuckers
Oh.
see yet another Ioun Stone of Mastery.
No.
Run me that.
We'll see if you have what it takes to trade. We'll get
You're
there.
right.
We'll get there.
You're right.
We'll get there.
Run me that.
So what does that do? again?
We trade
+1
damage.
efficiency bonus
Yeah, for the entire party.
for the entire party.
Like an absolute, I don't care what it takes, kind of like get
I
it.
got it. I'll get it. If
No.
nobody else has it, I got it.
How much for the little girl?
Oh my gosh.
the goblin is off.
You put
I say we
Egrik
trade the
down.
winner. I say we trade the winner of the fight between me and Kalthorr. Oh wait.
No. Oh.
Yeah, we can trade the winner.
The
I'm fine
winner,
with that.
yeah.
See you later.
Theodore, we need your D10.
Got it.
You gotta be kidding me.
What is it? Oh,
Theodore,
We're getting all the good stuff.
all that anxiety, angst from not getting to go to the library.
Uh-huh.
It's a library card.
book.
You almost can't believe it is there before your eyes, but why wouldn't it be any other place than in the city of brass in Ahisadul's travel? The staff of the Magi.
Break it.
God damn.
Do you have one already?
I don't. I have a staff of power.
Oh, uh-oh.
So that would be...
I'm gonna need a half for my hammer. I'll take the old staff and we'll use that as the staff. Yeah.
What a wild play it would be to make Kalthorr's hammers halved, the staff of the Magi, so that if Kalthorr needs to go like supernova, break the staff with the swing.
You can't say that.
We're trying to get away from mutually assured destruction and the nukes.
That power?
That is in my head now. No,
I'm
that
out.
can't. Rio, look what
I
you've
love it.
done.
You
I love
spoke
it.
this into existence, Ted.
I love
Why
it.
would you do
Yeah, so I just want to make it very clear. Ted spoke that
This
into
is-
existence,
Yes,
not
he did.
Theodore.
Yes,
Theodore
he
did not say
What's
it.
the difference?
Ted?
Theodore, Tedman,
You're the same.
Edmund.
Theodonius.
Listen,
Clearly,
you're right.
Kalthorr's the same.
T2.
T2.
I'm everywhere in Dungeons.
I
and
am
Dragons.
everywhere.
You can't
Pretty
escape
cool
me.
stick thing, Theodore.
You are the new
I am
Ed Greenwood. Got
inevitable.
it.
He's inevitable.
T.O. God. All right, Davik, go ahead and give us a roll.
I would like to.
This is
propose
a
trade.
wild 1 through 10, by the way.
Yeah, apparently.
9.
We've all gotten different numbers too.
I know, which is wild.
It may be huge, Yugi.
I need to properly describe this.
Oh no. He was holding out us in Mesro.
Right?
Lowballing us.
There is, in calling it a rod isn't truly proper, even though it's in its name. It is of almost staff in size as you look at these 6 colored buttons that range across from the bottom to the top. These flanged, almost like celestial mace heads on either side adorn this rod of lordly might.
What is that? That sounds amazing.
A really, really in-game
Oh my God.
mace in legendary D&D.
Daddest of asses. This is what Kalthorr needs to make his colossal hammer.
There's something that can shift into any
Something that
weapon.
quite literally can shift into anything. Yeah. This is like a perfect ingredient.
Y'all just trying to get the staff of power out of my, or staff of the magic out of my head. I see what's happening here.
I'm trying to help you, my guy.
Oh my God.
Come on.
Nope, I'm not going to say anything more because I'm just going to keep pushing Baddie down that road. If I keep talking, I'm just let it slide.
Make a save to
Please.
make it
I
paralyzed.
dream of this.
Two. Oh, I went and screwed it up, and I went and re-rolled
Remy
somebody's
ruined
number.
everything.
I ruined it. You guys were on such a good tear. All right, nothing's for sale. He's-
Oh, okay. That's a new one. That's a new one. That's a new one.
Be very careful with that one, Remy.
Oh, hell no. As Remy reaches down, there is a small, dark, spinning sphere held in the center of a scepter. There is a self-contained sphere of annihilation at the center of this scepter. And yes, Ted, it is absolutely the black hole scepter in Guild Wars, which is the shit.
Yep, mm-hmm.
The best.
Well, Remy also has a Serac staff now.
Yeah.
Which I'm pretty sure lets you control spheres of annihilation or something like crazy, but
It does.
either way, yeah.
We have multiple ways to control the one sphere that we have.
Yeah, we always forget we have that pocket black hole just kicking around.
Yep.
At episode 62, you have a level of a nuclear arsenal that is impressive.
The fact that we just carry it with us everywhere we go should terrify every plane we go to.
Truth.
It terrifies me. Doesn't Egrik have it?
You look like a
Sneeze away
normal.
from oops.
You look like a normal D&D party, and then people find out the unfortunate truth of what you're packing.
Yeah, you know what? We're gonna just roll up into some tavern in like in Faerun, and some just jerk who's had a little bit too much to drink is gonna be like, oh, I'm gonna go mess with these guys, and it's just
Bar
like
fight.
it's a bar fight, and it's like,
We wipe a town off a map by accident.
it's just like
Here, hold this sphere.
this one guy
Oh.
tripped and spilled beer on us, and then we got into a bar brawl, and now there is no more Baldur's Gate. Like, it's just gone now.
I've
It's
secretly
gone
been
now.
wanting to get into a bar fight this whole campaign.
Egrik's
Has come
juggling
up
spheres of
organically.
annihilation.
I'm just gonna Don John the place and walk out.
Mhm.
Is there something there that you desire?
Yeah, we'll take the lot.
I mean,
How much for the lot? Yeah.
Remember,
Yeah, we have a soul coin.
he deals in trades. It's not just
Yeah.
money.
Yeah, that's the.
He deals in trades.
The Iron Stone is, I mean,
It's
Yeah.
good.
and that's the
Um,
play.
I have a ring I have not used because it's hard. I was gonna save it for ultimately Whispered One shenanigans. But I do have a ring of spell turning. That is legendary. I will be willing to trade it for, or at least be part of the ingredients of trading for the Ironstone of Mastery. I think
have
that's too good not to get.
I have a thing
What does that mean?
that I could trade, that he might be willing to trade for the Ironstone of Mastery.
Okay, then pause on that. Do we want to trade this ring for something else then?
Here, I'm just gonna put what I'm thinking about that I might want to trade for the Ironstone of Mastery into the chat real quick.
All right, guys, we're going to do this a little bit differently. We're actually going to boot up my original Atari 2600, and we're going to load up the Indiana Jones black market. And if you guys are actually able to complete the trade, what are we doing here?
So I what I put in the chat is I have a deck of many things.
Yes, you do.
Because I rolled 100 or 99 on a legendary Arcana roll. And I don't want to keep this thing around because I don't want Kalthorr to find out that I have it. So if I can make this, I would be more than willing to offer this up as trade if E62 would want it. Or alternatively, if he'd rather just pull some cards, let him do that too. But I would trade the deck of many things for an Ironstone of Mastery if he'd be willing, which I also could understand why he might not be. So I'll just offer it up.
I'm just also putting this here too. So we
Oh my. Isn't that exquisite? The deck of many things.
Yeah.
Which plane did you remove this from?
That's a great question.
Was that from the six blade fight?
you got it later.
Yeah, it was later on. It was obviously when we were getting legendary.
Eberron?
I think it was Eberron.
I'm gonna make a firm stand right now, just because that's two people that said Eberron, that it was from Eberron. Whether or not that's actually true, because I don't remember.
We got a lot of stuff in Eberron. I think
We
it
did
might
get
have
a lot
been
of
Eberron. That's
It was
also
when
where
I got the
my-
Great Sword of the Plains. I'm almost positive.
That's where I got the Talisman of Ultimate Evil from too.
Yeah.
Fantastic. I do not know this Eberron, but I trust you implicitly. And I appreciate that you have not lied to me, as I know the individual who has the deck of many things from the material plane. They are a good friend. This is most excellent. I will take all of the cards for this infinite Ironstone.
Maybe one other thing as well. It is the deck.
I-
What? What is it? The deck of Theodore?
Well, many things. Yeah, I will absolutely
Yeah,
make
that
that
one.
trade, and I'll say, I don't know who your friend is, but you guys could have one hell of a card game.
Maybe someday at the end of the world, if we both have it, we will. Are you sure that you don't want to draw a card before you part with it?
Not
Playing a game?
at no, I do not. Thank you very
I mean,
much.
what happens if you draw a card?
Don't worry
me and-
about it.
Infinite possibilities,
All right.
Davik.
I have a deck of cards too. Do you want to pull from mine? Can I pull out my deck?
There are things that can rewrite reality.
It's a deck of miscellany. I have one.
Screaming.
Just pulls out a bucket.
It's a rock.
Is there a card
Oh,
that
so
will
your
bring
deck's better than
Razor
mine,
right to
all
us
right.
unharmed?
Yeah, probably. But there's also a card that could make you, basically die, and your soul trapped forever in another plane of existence.
And out
Oh,
of
that's
character,
exhilarating.
we have shifted it because it's no connection, but my constellations are all based on the constellations on the deck of many things, if that
Mhm.
wasn't clear.
Yeah.
So
yeah,
no. Don John, no. We don't
Yeah,
want to
yeah.
pull
The
that
Don
card.
John is a card that does basically what happened to Isaiah.
Yeah.
Like, there's one where you lose every material possession you ever have.
That's Ruin. Yep.
What about the good ones? Somebody say the good ones now.
Star
No,
gives you three
there's only
wishes.
bad. Only bad. Nothing good.
I feel like no one
there-
would draw from it if there's nothing good.
Yep, that's why nobody should draw from it. Anyway, I'll make that trade.
Yeah.
But why make it? Why would he want it?
Davik,
Sir, you don't want
please.
this. You can't. There's
Davik.
nothing good.
Davik. Thought you wasn't being random and rash here. Now you want to start pulling cards you don't know about.
Well, we're stopping for coffee.
Kyle
Yep,
is
we are.
fighting every fiber of Kalthor's being right now.
Great. This sounds like a deck of many things for the stone.
It's a great trade.
Anything for the ring of spell turning?
What do you propose?
There was the rod, there was the staff, and then there was the potion. I mean, the staff of the Magi is too good to pass up. For anyone's sake.
Yeah, sounds like a great idea.
Yeah, I mean,
For no particular reason at all.
the ring is pretty dang powerful. Anything basically under greater doesn't affect you.
I mean, I would make a trade for the staff for Theodore. I know he needs that staff probably, right? I have a glorious legendary weapon I'm just not using. It's a sword. Who needs swords when Theodore could have a nice staff?
God damn it, Baddie.
Insight. Hack and Jack.
I'm trying to help my friend Theodore out.
Yeah.
Davik, would you like to know what could have been?
I'm not sure I understand what you mean.
He produces a imitation deck of many things with a singular card on top.
To tempt fate's
This is an absolute replica. It is absolutely non-magical in all ways. Would you like to draw a card?
Is that true? Is it absolutely non-magical?
Roll an Arcana check if you wish, but Ahisuddul has not.
He's been nothing but on the up and up, so
You do not sense an arcane presence.
my God, man.
Dude, it is unbelievable what the 4 roll count is. And I hope when I feed all of these into Archivist, we find out what the total number is. If you would like,
Mr. Hottie. We have a very important mission. And I feel we've spent quite a bit of time here.
Yeah. Suit yourself.
as Ahi will flip the card over anyway.
Oh, I was right here.
The card of you win the campaign.
10 of diamonds, the Hierophant. You become a deity in the minds of remote people. Reality is changed in such a way that your image becomes intertwined in their culture. The identity of these people is initially unknown.
These remote people.
I don't know, the people of Mesro probably.
To be a god,
Oh, I'm already
heavy
there, I guess.
is the head that wears the crown.
And he will put away that non-magical deck of many things.
He accidentally used the wrong deck and
Ah! Oh my god!
Roll a dexterity saving throw to see if you
See,
pulled the right deck.
Ahisuddul does C3PO arms. Ah!
It was like Batman Forever. You throw a bunch of coins at him.
Okay. Ted, what you just did, that is what I think every time I watch these fucking TikToks where they do the camera shake. All I ever think of is like, it's C3PO when they start. It's so dumb. Oh my God. Just people, can you have the attention span to watch a 10-second video? Do you really have to have it do that? It drives me fucking up a wall. Oh, end of rant. Yeah, so Ring of Spell Turning for?
Ring of Spell Turning at the very least for Staff of Magic. I think we can look at the rod next. I don't think the other things really call. Because I don't think we need the potion. And then what did Kalthorr pull?
Mine was the potion. The other one was the
spell scroll of Storm of Vengeance.
Yes, and then there was the rod that
of-
has
rod of
the the other one that has the
Rod of Lordly Might.
sphere. The sphere of
and the
annihilation.
sphere. Yeah.
That was the last one. Yeah.
And we have a sphere of annihilation.
Mhm.
I think Ring of Spells Turning for Staff of Magi.
Ring of Spell Turning. A very legendary item indeed.
Ain't bad.
Yes. Yes. I will take this trade.
As the amounts are the same in rules as written as legendary items, and Azur has no reason to haggle with you back and forth if values are equal. So that will be a 1-to-1 trade.
Absolutely. I mean, it was just sitting here. I wasn't using it. I was saving it. Might as well. I don't think he does. I think he actually like pats Theodore's back. He can use this. Very, very much so.
Theodore, I will go
Listen,
ahead and put the Staff of the Magi on your character sheet.
Theo is our primary Arcana caster. Giving him that is just good.
No, you're not.
Yeah.
You're not wrong in any way.
Totally right.
It's not.
Yeah.
I
It's
will not
great to
listen.
give.
You're not hearing any complaints out of me. I was going for the team play to get everybody that I.
I mean, we got
Listen, guys. We have so much stuff. I was if we had a better, I'm down
look.
for whatever. The Iron Stone was the play. I
But
got the deck of many things out of my inventory, so I can't like fall asleep and have Kalthorr steal it and be like, let's play, let's do a tarot reading. 1, 2, 3, up, oh, and everybody's dead.
Yeah. And the world ends. Yeah.
and does Remy have a staff of power or higher? Because we could give Remy,
great stuff.
but I don't know what's more.
Oh
You
yeah,
could
dude,
use
I'm
the staff too, couldn't you?
I'm the Staff of the Forgotten. I am good.
You're great.
Yeah, I'm
Then next in line, does Egrik have something to boost her output? 'Cause
Yes.
she would be next in line.
Egrik has, where is it? She has a +3.
she has a Sun Staff.
Yeah. And the Flail of Tiamat. My God.
Oh, but yeah, that's right.
I forgot about that.
Davik's mom's
I
flail.
think the staff of power is technically better than the sun staff, correct?
Regardless,
Regardless. Either way, it's good to figure out. Slop have a staff.
Slop ready for World War
Does
III.
anybody other than Kalthor's hammer have a staff?
Slop in here stirring a big cauldron full of stew with the staff of power.
Legit. Probably the most legit use of all time.
Here's
Oh
the
my
thing,
God.
though. Infusing the Colossal Hammer with the Staff of Power would not be the worst thing in the world.
Personal preference, I actually prefer, not that I want to give Kalthorr the Staff of the Magi, but I actually prefer the Staff of Power because it also gives you a bonus to your saving throws, gives you a bonus to your AC.
Yes.
Magi don't? Oh, I thought
No,
they-
Magi just gives you a bonus to spell attack rolls, and that's
a
it.
bunch of spells.
And it gives you a bunch of spells. You get a similar amount from power, but
I think we may just have to officially go ahead and homebrew that and just let it, do both. It doesn't really make any sense why it doesn't.
Yeah, agreed.
Yeah,
it is the better variant.
It is. That's always been interesting.
At least.
That's always been my thoughts as I looked at it. I was like, it does have the spell absorption aspect of it. But yeah, I could have a +2 to spell attack rolls from the Staff of the Magi, or a +2 to spell attack rolls, all saving throws, AC, and like another thing from the very rare version, which I was always like, and it's similar spells.
Yeah.
Like, it's like, oh, my fireball 7th level versus 5th level,
Yeah.
You can break the Staff of Power too.
Can you?
Yep. Okay. It's not
Generally,
as much damage
any
as the
of
Staff
those
Magi,
staves that you break, wild shit's gonna happen.
Our game is done.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Get ready for Tomb of
not.
Annihilation.
It is not as much damage. Like the scaling on the damage isn't as good as the Staff of the Magi. It is still very good, but it's not as good as the Staff of the Magi.
While this is going on,
staff, so it's like in my head.
Yes, young elemental. You, the one with the fine haversack at your side.
Me?
Yes, you. As one of those fine leather crafters approaches you, Davik. Where did you procure such incredible craftsmanship?
Look down at the haversack. Are you talking about this?
Of course. It is exquisite. Is this something you would be interested in barter or trade?
I thank you for your interest, sir. This was a gift from a teacher of mine.
Oh, from a teacher. I see. Sentimental value. Well, we have many of things to trade with sentimental value.
I'm afraid I'm not interested in parting with it. There's nothing you could offer me.
Are you sure? As he flashes a set of very legendary looking rings on his hands.
Turns out he's got Davik's bag of holding. Like he's got from Amonkhet, he's got that bag of holding here. And he's like, I hear this can be attached to other bags of holding.
Are you sure that you would not like to command the elements even more than you already do?
I feel like I command them pretty good already. I understand what you're trying to do here, and I appreciate your salesmanship, but no, thank you.
Are you so sure you don't wish to command?
You're about to hear the sound of the safety coming off of a gun. Don't do it.
Why are you doing that thing with your voice? You're saying you're honing in on a certain word there, and I can't really tell if that's just the way you talk or if you're just trying to entice me with something. But again, I must reiterate. It's not for sale or trade. I mean, I'd be happy to consider trading other items for whatever you may have.
What if you could have all the fine haversacks that you wanted with a simple wish?
The kid said no.
You also have a very fine, crafted, even larger leather sack.
Yes, and it's held the head of many of my enemies before.
Are those for sale as well?
I give up. I float and sit on the thing and I start eating grapes because I'm done.
They're good. They're so good.
Fine. I'm sure that someone will be interested. As he puts away his ring of Jin summoning.
He's nice.
I'm eating grapes. I'm eating grapes. I'm eating grapes.
I just make a Mai Tai, but it's not a Mai Tai. It's the blood of somebody named Tai that I'm drinking.
That is wild.
Do be careful of the salesmanship of the bazaar. It is aptly named, after all. Is there anything else that you would be interested in?
Private conversation.
I want everyone to roll a history check.
Ooh.
So good at these.
Do we get the aura?
Yeah, you guys are within.
Sleigh
What the
bells?
else?
Brother.
Ain't no way I got the highest history right now. Ain't no way.
No, well, the god hasn't rolled yet, so.
You know what?
God, you guys.
Oh,
See, I only have 36. Hey, you can have an extra 20.
You're gonna have 20. If you're a 20, it's a 20.
That's good.
420.
Blaze it.
Egrik remembers that Ahisadul is from Pandemonium. And you guys have most recently found out
Oh, that's right.
that Vecna is in Pandemonium.
You so right, bestie.
If there is anything related to that you want to discuss with Ahisadul, not necessarily right here in front of the market. He is looking to have a more private conversation with you, but I wanted to make sure and remind you that Ahisadul is always a natural 20. You guys know this now. If you're in a marketplace and you roll a 20 on perception or investigation, Ahisadul is going to be there.
I love that's so good.
And this is you have him and his attention in his ear, and aren't necessarily going to destroy the plane of or the city of Brass at the moment. You might be able to get some absolutely game-changing information from him about his home.
Why he's the best. We need art.
I would like to get some absolutely game-changing information from him. That's a private idea.
A very private area.
We can take
Yeah.
this somewhere else. Yeah.
Oh, he's like, I haven't been there since '73. I don't know. Lots changed.
Hasn't been back for.
It's just so much chaos.
I mean, yeah, that's the.
Yeah,
you could even call it pandemonium there, am I right?
At least it's not limbo.
Shenanigans.
So, not interested in any of the other items.
We got the stone. We got the staff.
Yeah.
Did
Yeah.
we put the stone on the character sheets?
Not yet. We probably got to do a thing because we technically have mastery.
That's a RoBear thing.
Yeah.
I think we're good as far as the other items, and we do greatly appreciate your your willingness to trade, and obviously your inventory is unmatched. But if you would be willing, we'd love to have a more private conversation, someplace a little less open, to discuss. We've recently found an interest in potentially visiting your home, where you're from, and we were hoping we could maybe get some insight on what that's like, if you're willing to have that discussion.
There is nothing more than I would like to have than a lengthy conversation over dinner with all of you.
Will it be grapes?
There'll
I'm just
be.
really enjoying grapes.
All orders of the finest accoutrement.
Yeah, I can
Shall
break some time
we
in my
make
schedule.
plans this evening then?
That would be lovely. I'll be honest, we're not entirely sure how time works here. So this evening sounds wonderful, but I couldn't tell you what time it is right now.
Sooner rather than later, I believe, is probably safest and best.
I apologize.
Yes.
I
Much sooner.
use this term as a way to try to connect culturally. There is no evening here. The city of brass never sleeps. Sorry for me to be so forthcoming and rude.
No offense
apologies.
at all.
Yeah. We understand.
Just
Shall
we want to make sure we'll be where you want to be when we're supposed to be there. That's what it comes down to.
Fantastic.
He produces 2 vials of sand. And he turns those hourglasses over.
Shall we meet when the sands end?
Yep. I will.
Yes, agreed.
Is he producing one for us to hold on to?
Absolutely.
Love
Isaiah
that for
will take
us. Yep, take it.
it. They have a rapport. Fun fact: I have an hourglass in my trinket.
That's awesome.
Just hanging out here.
OG synchronized watches, baby.
The question, but where would be the second question.
Turn this into his hourglass.
I mean, you probably know better places than we do. We're relatively new here, so if you know of a good place with good food to have this discussion, we'd very much appreciate your suggestion.
I believe a classic should be in order. One that you can spot from almost anywhere here.
He's going to point up to the skyline. As you kind of pan across and see all number of gold domes and gilded structures, there is one that stands out above all of the rest, and you can see its celestial like body, as it is that of a golden winged steer.
Let us meet under the golden Archon.
Sounds good.
This winged steer, and it's almost Spartan-like rider over the crest of its back. Massive spear in hand. Kalthorr, you immediately recognize it. As it is an archon of falling stars from the plane of Theros.
Yeah.
You recognize that statue from anywhere. That bitch has been repossessed and is in the city of Brass right now.
The second son from Olomaket. Steer from Theros. What else you got, man?
Everything seems to end up over at Rick's pawn shop over here.
let me call it a buddy.
Sorry. The staff of flowers is the best I can do.
You know, my only concern is I just don't know enough about it. So
I got a guy.
Let me just go ahead. Let me just bring in one of my friends. Would you mind waiting?
So, let us meet under the Golden Archon when the sands disperse. It should be roughly in your culture a handful of hours. It is fantastic to see all of you. I am glad to see that you survived. I did not stay after the whole invoking.
Well, we'll tell you all about it.
I think I have a pretty good gist as he
Looks over at Davik.
Got that thing on me.
You look good, both of you, in your elemental forms. I wish you were able to express yourselves like that more often. After all,
Too
it is
flashy for me.
but it is you. I would hate to dwell somewhere where someone would ask of me to not let me be me. Yeah. Good luck shopping the bazaar. I will see all of you very soon. Also, be careful doing what you're doing. This is a very dangerous place.
As he leans in, and it's a psychic message that you receive.
To be lying.
He will gather his things into his magical floating elemental carts and say his goodbyes. Just a reminder, he's not calling you a liar off of anything that you have ever said. He is referencing you traveling as a royal house inside of the city of Brass.
Oh.
That is fair.
As you guys stare out at the bazaar and where you want to ascertain information next. You guys notice that, like in a forest, when ever anything goes silent, it is as if a national anthem has started. All of the bazaars seem to focus on a very grand procession that's coming in from the far side of the bazaar. It's traveled all the way down to this end. There are tornadoes of fire that make up the base of this almost royal procession that seems to be slowly creeping forward. In this procession, it's a mixture of all of the palace things that you have seen before, but they're also almost floating like Zendikar itself, Kalthorr.
Mm-hmm.
As you can hear people whispering all throughout the crowd. He is here. Do not look into his eyes. I need everyone to roll a perception check. Let's go.
I didn't roll a 4.
All right. You guys don't need to add any extra dice as a group. You guys have gotten a natural 20. You hear between the vendors that you are next to. He is here. The Jinn of Ash and Fire. The Sultan's new Wishmaster. Do not stare into the heart of flame. And with the Wishmaster's procession into the City of Brass Bazaar, that is where we'll pick up next week.
Oh. Oh.
Since you guys have navigated into the city, I will present you guys with a map of the City of Brass.
Let's go.
Okay. Honestly, we got some good information today.
You guys did great.
Yeah, we didn't start any fights.
I was writing down so many notes. I'm like, hold up. Do not stare into the heart of flame.
Got rid of the deck of many things.
Hey, Johnny fucking Torch is what I thought I was saying.
That's,
Is that Johnny fucking Torches? Is that it?
I mean, listen, all right, nobody really knows where he came from. He just came out of nowhere and he's like, hey, it's a lot of cold and stuff, and we're in the family business of light and heat, and business is kind of, could be a little bit better, so I need somebody out on the streets to, you know, turn on the heat.
Turn the heat on, baby.
Turn on the heat.
Oh, you know what? You rolled the natural 20. You deserve
A card from the deck of many things.
No.
Oh, it is a card.
Oh God.
In the procession of the Wishmaster, there is someone with a hammer bigger than yours.
Ooh.
See, that's not cool, man. Like, now you trying to get me to start a fight.
First we're
Let it be
comparing
known to
sacks,
the rest
now
of
we're
the group.
comparing hammers.
This is on RoBear, not me. Whatever happens is on RoBear, not me now.
They not only have a hammer that is bigger than yours, but they also have a polearm wreathed in flame. As you properly guessed earlier, Nahib, the Eternal,
I knew it!
is in the procession of honor guard with the Wishmaster.
Oh my God. So cool.
There is a
He is so
massive
cool.
undead minotaur.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
Cool.
Nahib the Eternal, dude.
Cool. Heckin' the dweeb up here just about to mess us up. Love that.
Oh, that staff is so cool.
Does he also have Afflict 3? Like, do we need to just compare that? If we hit him, are we losing life? Just asking. That's hilarious. That's cool. That's super cool.
Staff of the Magi.
Hey,
Just remembering a lot of things. You got a lot of important notes in my head. I know who has the deck of many things now.
One of.
One of. Each plane has their own, which is actually really cool.
It's actually super. It's terrifying to think about, actually.
Got that.
Like I said, imagine that game of cards they could play with 2 decks of many things.
yeah.
That's a Yu-Gi-Oh battle.
I will
Who's
say,
going first? They win or lose.
I will say this much. Heeding Ahisadul's words of caution. You guys were lucky to travel the streets as primarily the sole nobility going in from where you were at into the markets. Going to dinner in the city of Brass is going to be a absolute challenge to not run into people that will want to converse with you. So bear that in mind.
Really quickly, is there a world in which, because again, I wasn't here when that was all set up. Is there a world where we say, all right, stop the nobility royal facade and move forward as tourists, or does that change the dynamic too much?
Well, whether you're in the lighter or not, you guys are accompanied and have to walk within those guard.
Yeah. Okay.
You will look like some of the baddest dudes on the plane that mean business. Now, probably maybe you look more like a mercenary group when you go forward. But then it bears to question what is a mercenary group rolling in to a fine establishment inside of the city of Brad. It will lead to questions no matter what.
We just gotta pick up poison, pretty much.
Yeah, pretty much pick. You guys need to be solid on your story, and this is good because you have plenty of time to set and be solid with your story on what it is, and the less lies that are within it, the easier time you're going to have inside of the city of Brass.
And we are just looking for the awful. Like we weren't trying to come here, so there's.
No, you're not.
That.
You're not causing trouble. I beg to say that you actually have information that authorities would want to know. That there is a fake and false portal mansion to somewhere else. That is a security risk in a side of an authoritarian state.
So worst case, we could be like, hey, we discovered this portal.
Yes.
We point the finger at somebody else.
And to be very clear, you have no idea whether the Wishmaster is the djinn that you were looking for.
True.
Yeah.
Just to be
Sam,
clear.
we discovered a portal is literally the absolute truth because we just
You just wanted to get your damn forge.
We do have to roll it back though, because unfortunately, if we say it was just there, and they go back, someone has true sight and sees the illusory script. That Theo,
It just says portal here.
Portal
That's
here.
all it
that
says.
was just so we know how to
True.
get back. I mean, that's not
We
incriminating.
ain't lying.
True.
That's true.
Yep, right.
So I mean, the truth card is a card we could play.
Let's go. I'm excited for it. That's where we'll meet next week. Everybody have a lovely rest of your week. We'll catch you guys then. Night, everybody.
Adios.